George.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. CueSports International is proud to present the 41st annual BCAPL National Championships being held in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. Sponsored by Predator Chalk, Cyclop Balls, Diamond Pool Products, Omega Billiards, Viking Cues, Kamui, Simonis Cloth, and joining me in the booth today is the cornerman, Freddie Ognier. This is George THA bringing this live.
Good afternoon, George.
Good afternoon.
Boy, we've had a long couple of weeks here, and we're winding it down. Just one more day to go after today.
Mm-hmm. And it's been fun. We've been featuring the amateurs on for these national BCA National
PL,
Championships, USAPL,
BCAPL.
National Champions, PL. Don't forget the PL.
That's
people.
right. That's right.
And yeah, we've had a fun time. We started everything off last week, a weekend ago, or quite a few days ago, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with the U.S. Open 10-ball championships being played at Griff's. Came into the national championships here at the Rio on the 7-foot diamond tables, and then we're going to be going back to Griff's for the 8-ball U.S. Open championships, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That'll be pay-per-view, or you can come down and watch it at Griff's on Decatur and Twain. Have a great time. Join us join us there.
All right,
Say
join us
hi.
live.
Join us live.
It's a $10 entry to come in, but you get $10 worth of food and drinks, so it's free unless you're planning on going and not eating and
well, I mean,
having
a
nice tea.
Grab an iced tea, have a sandwich. The food's good.
The food is good.
That's one of the best chicken quesadillas I've had
Is
ever
that right?
in life. Yeah. Not greasy. It's just actually, they're excellent. But anyway.
All right. Looks like the match is about to get started here.
Yep. This is women's 8-ball platinum team.
We have Rock Out with your Chalk Out, the four-person team versus How'd That Feel? The Rock Out with your Chalk Out. I know we're going to stumble over that very long name there. Out of your area, at least your state, Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, let's just call them Rock Out.
Rock Out.
And
well,
they play out of Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona, Peoria, but it's Phoenix area.
Peoria is the street, or is it the area?
Peoria is one of the suburbs of Phoenix.
Oh, I was right. I was all stumbling over that last time I did the match with this group. I knew it was in the Peoria area, and I didn't know if that was the street name. I believe it is the street name anyway.
Yeah, it is a street name. Yeah. In
in
fact, Bull Shooters is on Peoria and 35th Avenue.
There you go. And they're playing How'd That Feel? They're out of the Sandusky, Ohio area. Mm-hmm. They play out of Dennis Woolley's league. The girls wanted a shout out to Dennis Woolley's and says, Dennis, you owe us a round or 2 or 8.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
That's right. We mention you, you pay them.
And when George and I are in the area, well,
you're looking for free drinks? Score.
Absolutely.
I like tequila and very good tequila.
Okay, here we go. Of course, you're going to find that in Sandusky, Ohio.
You are? Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know.
Well, I tell you, over at Freezers there in Tempe, they have my tequila. They have that Dos Artes that I really, really like, and they do a great job of providing me with free tequila when I did the Saguaro Cup, because something about what did I just do here? Sarah Miller, she is the captain of the West Side Saguaro Cup team.
Nice.
That Saguaro Cup, it's a big deal down there. It's a Moscone type event. Well, these girls are
really exciting.
This together.
Boy, that was one of the most exciting things I've ever seen.
And she is the captain for 2018 when they have that again.
And you see them there, Sarah Miller.
Yep, that
just
is
standing
Sarah
up, and Edie Dean of How'd That Feel, the captain of that team. You know, and they're writing on the pool table.
Yeah, they're writing right on the pool
Sometimes it doesn't work out so much, especially if you're
right
in pen.
through. Ouch,
right.
yeah.
I mean,
but
everyone knows the proper thing to do with the pool table, other than play pool, is to iron your clothes and
fold your laundry.
Fold your laundry, absolutely.
I mean, I've done that. I've got one in the back of my house, but it doesn't. I usually have a cover on it. Not. I won't do it right on the cloth like that.
And if you're ironing clothes, put a towel down and do it on top of that. It works out really well.
They're getting going over here.
They are getting going.
Leander Gaff and Amy.
That's Amy Therio.
Amy Therio.
Amy Therio on the other side.
At the table. They started off on table number 2. And here you have Jay and.
Well, we don't know with and who.
It's
Edie. Edie is sitting down there, so it's Jay and Edie in the first.
Okay.
Jay Succo shooting for for Rock Out.
Rock Out, and How'd That Feel is going to be Edie Dean.
Good big break there. Jay was on this table, dead solid in the middle of the table. Looks like a pretty good, well, the 9 ball just kind of got tied up, but certainly looks like the high balls are decent, and the 4 and 3 ball make the low balls a little bit challenging.
And you know, with all that sponsor and Saguaro Cup stuff, this is a race to 10. And how'd that feel is in the hot seat. So Rockout
this is the championship match
here. Final.
How'd that feel needs to just win one, while Rockout needs to double dip.
Yep. So we've got a lot of pool in store for you, especially if Rockout can win the first set. And first race to 10, we'll have a second race to 10 for you. This is the finals of the women's 8-ball platinum teams.
Well, Edie's going to take the high balls and take this hanging 11. It felt like that she could have gone on the 14 and then cleared the 9. The 9 is still going to be a problem, but we'll see how she gets to it, because I believe that's the only ball that really is the big challenge. The 13 is a little bit challenging as well, but the 9 in the side, I think, is the toughest ball on the table for the Stripes.
Let me ask you a question, Freddie. You
Yes.
ever done this Masters Pool School that they have free here for the amateurs?
Have I done it here specifically? I have attended, but Randy Getlicker is someone I consider one of my instructors.
Okay, well, Randy and Scott Lee do free lessons here for the BCA, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. They work on aiming, banking, kicking, stroke work, and they have many more workshops. So
Randy is a very good friend of mine, and Scott and I are friends. Scott moved down to Florida in the next town over from me.
They work hard at it, folks.
Meanwhile, Edie is kind of like taking a look now at this 9 ball.
She made the first
it goes
ball.
in both side pockets, so it's not as tough as I'm thinking here, as I initially said, because once those balls got cleared out, it goes in both side pockets. You'd expect her to play for it right now. Good shot. The 13 now becomes tough, and I don't know if she wants to play a combination on the 13 or go ahead and play position for it, because it's not all that easy. She had the 2 trouble balls, the 9 and the 13. And she knows what kind of challenge it is. These women are in the hot seat. I like that she's really figuring this out. This is what 8-ball is all about at these levels. A lot of figuring out. You know, we just saw the finals of the men's
8-ball challenge. Yeah, that was a great match.
You know, you're talking about 2 professional players who can just do whatever they want on these tables, even though both of them actually had some uncharacteristic misses.
Yeah, they came across as human, didn't they?
They did.
We've been featuring the amateur players because that is who BCAPL
is all about. You know,
it's all about.
Thousands upon thousands of amateur players that play here, and of course they represent the hundreds of thousands of amateur players that play across the country.
Across the country. So we got a good view of that, and they appeared human because they missed some shots.
They missed some shots.
Oh my! They had some. The very first miss was started off by Roberto missing that 8-ball on the side, but he had to avoid that 6-ball to scratch. In avoiding that, he missed the ball. And after that, we had some very uncharacteristic misses.
Still a great tournament for Superman Roberto Gomez Jr. and great tournament for Chris Melling, who's just one of the best small table 8-ball specialists out there.
Oh my! It was a great match.
Jay Succo up. She's shooting at the solids. Again, that 4 and 7. A little bit difficult. She's got to negotiate that if she hopes to run out.
I like the way they put it on the screen there. Rock out with your chalk out is Rowyco.
Rowyco.
Rowyco. That's what it stands for. A little. Is that a anagram or what do you call that?
Anagram sounds like a good idea. Yeah. No,
it's I'm not
I'll
sure what
figure it out. We'll come up with a word.
We'll figure out.
Somebody will tell us what exactly it is.
You think?
It's not an abbreviation.
It's just the first letter of each word. Rock out with your chalk out. And not an antenna. I forget what it's called. Oh well. Regardless, it's on the screen. And how'd that feel? Already has game number 1 under their belt. And so now we're going to have Sarah Miller And
well, here you go. If it forms a word, it's an acronym.
Acronym.
If it doesn't
That's what it
exactly
is.
form
It's-
a word,
it's-
if it doesn't exactly form a word, then it's just an initialism.
Okay. Freddie has that iPhone. He's fast to use it. And that
Yes.
gave us the information that we needed.
You know, the good thing about
We'll call it
searching
an acronym.
on your iPhone is that if we didn't have it, it would drive me crazy because it's right on the tip of my mind. It wouldn't
See,
be able to read it,
I
you
can
know.
just let it go till somebody tells me
I
what it
can't
is.
do that.
I can. No problemo.
Yeah.
So since it forms the new word called Rowyco,
Then it's
we'll call it an acronym.
An acronym.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's rock out with your chalk out, folks. Race to 10. This is the final match. They got to win twice.
How'd that feel?
2
He's already
sets.
won a game,
Yep.
as you've said.
Yep.
And in this game here, the solids really have a problem.
Yeah, she's got 2 balls tied up and tying up a stripe too, aren't they?
And the one
And
ball.
she
yeah.
can't get
She
to
can
it
just
here.
stop here
Yeah.
and bank the one ball because it's not going to go anywhere. Oh, she's going to try to
Well,
break
she'll
those
try
out.
to
I think
break
she tried to
those
break
out.
those out.
She's going to
That'd
end
have
up
been
with no shot whatsoever.
tough. Safety.
Maybe a
Maybe
combo
something.
on this 7-5, but it is one. This is kind of a combos that Tony Chohan likes to shoot when he's playing one pocket.
That's right. Everything will just be moving and
Yep.
make a ball, and tables are turned.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I got
And
to stop saying that because old Bobby was making fun of me. He likes to. Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, like George says, now I'm making fun of Bobby. See, because he's not here.
He's not. Well, we always pick on the guy that's not here, right? We pick on Bobby. He picks on us too. It's been a good time.
Jay here still struggling with this. What to do, what to do.
That was a good picture, by the way, you posted of us on Facebook, all 3 of us. I
Yeah,
liked it.
Me too.
Everybody was asking who's that good-looking guy on the left is. That was Bobby, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Bobby Cotton, Mr. Robert LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm. Our partner in crime here.
And you can look at this. This is what team pool is all about in the background. Edie Dean and Gail Schaefer just yucking it up. Both of them are actually playing.
Mm-hmm.
Gail has stood up, and she's right in Jay's line of sight. Now she sat down.
Gail's playing Sarah Miller on table number 2 over to the right there. You can see the back end of Sarah as he was taking a shot there. And that was a little bit of a safety. She doubled up the 12 ball with the 9 down to the corner.
This 12 ball actually goes right by the 9.
Does it go by the 9? Yeah, you've got a
I'm
great view
looking
of
right
it. Yeah,
down
you're
at
looking
it.
right down the
I mean, it's tight,
on
but
the pipe, but it goes.
It goes.
Yeah. Well, if that goes, you know, the other thing she could do is play off the 12 and play into the 110 combo.
Right.
And then have a shot on the 9 to bank it. She's playing the 12 in the corner, I believe.
Straight at it.
Straight at it. You got the best view here, and the camera
She's
has
made
a good
it
view.
off
She's
the cushion.
made it.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Now,
And really,
no way
she
to break
can-
out that ball, is there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's tough to break
It's
out
actually
that ball.
close to making it up table
know-
past the 6, but you'd have to be going off the point, I think.
Freddie, the cue ball goes by the 8 to hit that 10 ball, and she can draw off that bottom and hit that ball.
There she goes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think she ever looked at the 10 ball.
Well,
She's
let's
got
see.
the same shot now, pretty much the same angle. Oh, she's trying to play
Off
that
the
ball in the
7.
corner.
Yeah, on
She's
the
trying to play
corner.
it in the corner.
In the corner.
And she's got a shot for it. She's just not as straight in as she would
Right,
like to
she
be.
wanted a
Yeah, she
straight
wanted a
in
straight
shot. It's close to going straight in the corner. It may go off the 8, off the 7, 3 ball. I keep calling it 3 ball, the 7, but it's close. But it looks like she's going to try to break these out with a 10 ball.
I think I would shoot the ball up the corner. Because if I miss, they're going to have to bank the 1.
Right here, she's got to open this up and leaving her last ball, the trouble ball.
She went back to try to get straight in.
There. Well,
and it's so hard to do.
she's shooting this ball.
When you have to draw out of a corner to an exact spot,
right.
and you're coming across that line, it is so hard to do. She was better. She had a good shot prior to shooting the 10 ball.
Okay, here we go. How does she not scratch? Dig, dig,
in
dig.
The side. Yeah, you got to dig it, and she's got to hold it for the 8 ball in one of the side
anyway.
pockets. Yeah.
I think she's happy that the 1 ball's there. She may play something. No, that doesn't look good. Let's see where she goes. Difficult.
I think she's unhappy that she's not straight in, and that she's staring down a scratch in the side pocket when she plays this 11 ball, like you called.
On the other table, Gail Schaefer is on she's running balls over there. It looks like she has a wide open rack.
On a rampage?
I believe so.
Yeah, there's no stripes in her way. She's got 4 solids left.
And on this table, Edie's digging so she can hold the cue ball. No, that 6 ball just never had to move. And she's really trapped that 13.
Yeah, and she's put it back in another unfortunate location.
I'm gonna predict that there's going to be at least 3 safeties. I'm gonna go with 4.
4
what's
safeties.
What's the over and under on this number of safeties from here? Well, this is what happens with 8 ball, right? You miss a ball, and if
it's tied up,
tied up, every shot is going to be a let's bunt one to get it in the open before we start running out.
Your opponent has 6 solids left on the table. You've got 1 13 ball that's tied up by 2 other solids. Here's safety number 1. Open up the 2. She could call the 7.
Just go ahead and play
and stop the cue ball.
She can play the 3 ball.
Yeah,
in the corner.
3 ball splitters. Yeah, I said 7 ball.
Yes, I did the same thing.
Yeah,
you know,
it looks like it's maroon almost, but it's nice bright red. But on the monitor, it looks kind of maroon. Stop the cue ball. She played the 7. She played it.
She just thundered that in.
That's a good shot. I thought she would just open them up and leave the cue ball right behind the 8 ball there. Now does her cue ball, she can draw this. If she digs it, she's going to call safe behind those balls.
Safety number 1. I'm surprised it actually took this long. Good safety.
And she had a play there. She could have drawn that ball, pocketed it, and played shape on the 6 ball.
But then she'd be working on the breakout of those balls, which is
only
there.
if she got the angle. If she got an angle, she could break them up. Angle to the corner or angle to the side. But this is easier. Yeah. You don't have to risk anything.
Right.
Let your opponent open it up.
Game number 2 on the other table goes to Gail Schaefer. So how'd that feel? Is up 2-0.
2-0. And this is a race to 10. So 2-0 is just getting started. They just won their first 2 games, and rock out with your chalk outs thinking, well, we just need to win the next 2 games.
We're about to see a dart jump.
And there's a good shot of all the girls in their equipment, all the ladies in their equipment. 2 cues here, 3 cues there. The jump sticks are put together in some instances.
And
they're all ready to go.
Kathy Hamilton Kelly going to the other table.
Kathy, you know, I said that to you wrong at the beginning of the match.
Oh, okay.
She corrected me. I asked her, because once you asked me,
then it's
I went and checked to make sure, because I wasn't sure when I said yes.
Yeah.
And you were correct. It was Kathy Kelly Hamilton. Kathy Kelly Hamilton.
Kathy Kelly Hamilton.
She said, just Kathy Kelly.
All right.
It's okay.
Kathy Kelly it is.
Yeah, she runs tournaments over at Skip and Jan's, and she plays out of Bull Shooters. She's pretty active on the tournament circuit down there. And pretty active in pool. She does a lot to support the game, the players.
If Edie does a regular jump, what I call overhand, some people say underhand because they're talking about the stick as opposed to the, then it's tough for her to reach this.
Yes, she's got to stretch out.
There you go. It is the dart.
She's darting it. I can't jump. I've never shot a dart shot. I never got the ball over. I've never even tried. I tried it once or twice, and I just don't bother.
This way, it's just farther out there, and you need to be able to do something here. And she's not all that tall, so getting a regular stroke on this would have been pretty much impossible.
Her form looks good. I'm still going to 2-rail kick this, but her form looks good.
Just throw that stick at it, and the cue ball pops up.
For you, maybe. Not for me.
And
and she doesn't, and she gets a rail. And did she call that right there?
And she covers the ball, so now she's turned Turn the
Turn
table.
the tide a little bit.
Turn the table.
Well, in that case, you know what I'm doing? I'm cutting the 7 ball right off the 13 ball and moving it.
Why not?
That's what I'm doing.
Meanwhile,
let's see what Jay does.
On the other table is Jamie Ashcraft from How'd That Feel?
How'd That Feel? Coming to the table. So you're walking over.
There they are
and
over there.
There's the 2 on the right and the 2 on the left table. Good shot of both tables. A few people in the background. The stands back there for people to come watch.
Safety coming up. This is safety number 2. And that's a nice one. That's a nice one. How do you ever get this kick?
So what do you do if you get ball in hand, which you will get it?
4 ball.
4 ball.
I mean,
All right,
I'm
Freddie.
thinking if you're going to be running out, you got to play the 4 ball.
How would you do? You play it to the corner, or do you play it off the 13 ball that's blocking the 8 in that pocket, so it opens it up for everything?
I like that if that goes. So you got ball in hand.
Yeah,
you got ball in hand. Can you? She's pointing to a spot above the side pocket. I didn't even think you could hit that with a 7 and 6 in the way, but it looks like there's possibility that there is a track there. But once you've done that, the cue ball is bending the wrong way.
Well, it looks like she can get to the side pocket, so yes, she's going to be able to spin the ball just above the side pocket and try to catch that bottom rail.
Yeah, it has to hit the bottom rail just before
the bottom rail just before it hits the ball.
That's what I think.
Yeah, it's real tight though. It is real tight. See, she's looking where she's going.
Right. That's all you can do.
If if she hits there and spins the cue ball, she's hitting like the diamond. She's hitting the first diamond away from it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that if she hit it, the ball still won't make.
Tight. Yeah, it's gonna.
But you got to call it right in the pocket.
Possible. It all depends how much English she uses. If she uses no English, it's got a chance. But I think it's got to hit the rail underneath the 4, because it's got to avoid the 4. So it's a tight shot.
Because this one goes without any English, it's definitely going to go above the 4 or hit the 4 straight on.
And it went very, very short.
Yeah,
What'd she put on that ball?
Well, I'm just looking at it here on this monitor, and definitely she was short of the corner pocket, hitting short of the side pocket. It had to come up short of this, and that 8 ball was sitting right there. So that's what I was thinking. That
so she didn't spin it.
There's no way that it could have hit. If she misses the 8, she'd be way long. It almost felt like she had to actually dig at it with draw and hit sort of long with inside. But I think the side pocket was simply in the way.
She's looking at playing this 4 ball off the 13. She just changed her mind when she saw what she had.
All right. Well,
maybe. Let's see what she decides.
The 8 ball now. If the 8 ball doesn't go cleanly off the 13, which it looks like it certainly does, you just play the 4 ball here and just go back up table. All right. Yeah. A big advantage for Jay. It was only 2 safeties. That maybe there won't be another one if she runs out.
I pretty much doubt it, because anything else is going to be a high percentage kick shot. She could get in trouble here. She's got to draw the ball for the 7, or she can play the 6 on the side. She just stops it. Nicely done.
Good shot.
She has her choice of shots. Choice of balls.
Well, if she's straight, she can follow as far as she can. Feels comfortable.
Just pockets this ball and shoots a 7. And is able to use the head rail. Oh, she's come over too far.
Has she gone too far?
Yeah, she's gone too far. She's pretty straight here, so she's going to have a long shot on this.
I think she's got an angle. She just goes forward. I think so. You've got a better angle than I do to look at it.
She can hit the head rail.
Yeah. And this should come out looking good. Oh, she's not hitting this, or else she was very straight, so it is long.
Yeah, she was pretty straight, so she's got this long shot. But she's got sideboards.
Huge pocket to shoot at.
Yeah, she's got sideboards.
It's in, cleanly in, good
nice
out
shot.
With the ball in hand.
And the first game
rock
out
for Rowyco.
Rowyco. And game number 4 is still going on table number 2. How's that? We'll give you all kinds of numbers. Game number 4 on table number 2.
There's
the score is 1-2.
Jamie Ashcraft at the table.
And that's
Shout out to all her family and friends.
And there's Kathy Kelly sitting down in the chair,
Patiently waiting.
Kind of looking at her teams over there, her teammates racking the balls. Well, actually, her competition racking the balls. Because I think that's Edie Dean that's racking the balls on table 1.
It is indeed.
Ohio versus Arizona.
That's right. How'd that feel from the Sandusky area?
And these guys are from the Phoenix area. The ladies rock out with your chalk out. These team events are a lot of fun, folks. Put a team together, come out to the BCA National Championships here in the pool leagues. Join the BCA Pool League. Get out here. It's fun. When you hear there's singles matches galore. There's mini tournaments. I mean, there's like 500 or 600, 700 mini tournaments going on. They have one every couple of hours in one of the other rooms, in the challenge room. There's 50 vendors in this grand ballroom where we're at right now with 126 tables, along with the tournament, the brains of the tournament center, all the referees. It's a fun time. 50 vendors, sponsored by Predator, Cyclop, excuse me, I got that wrong. There's no S, it's Cyclop. Diamond Billiard Products, Omega Billiards, Viking Cues, Kamui, Simonis Cloth, and presented by CueSports International. They also brought you the U.S. Open 10 ball Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of last week. And this weekend, they're going to be featuring the U.S. Open 8 ball championships, which will be live streamed. And you can watch it in person at Griff's on Decatur and Twain. The food's good. The pool is great. And come in and say hi to us. Freddie Aguirre here. The corner man wants to meet you. Come up and say hi.
Yeah, and we'll be there with Bobby LeBlanc
and
as
he'll buy a book from him, and he'll sign it for you right there on the spot.
Confessions of a Pool Hustler by Bobby Cotton LeBlanc. Well, this table here turned a little bit. Jamie had a run out, but had to use the bridge on the solids, and she hung the 3. And that 3 is the big problem, of course, for Kathy Kelly. She's got to figure out a way to move it out of there or get the 9 up table. Or bank the 9. Well,
one of the affiliates for the BCA and CSI is Fargo Rate.
Fargo Rate.
It's a data-driven global rating system.
Mike Page and Steve Ernst from Fargo, North Dakota. They were here earlier this week.
Oh, they've been around. Yeah, they've been around quite a bit.
I think they went home.
Answering all questions. Yeah, but they were here, though. They've got a booth. They had a booth here, and they were here.
I'm not sure what Kathy Kelly's doing here because she's just making balls, and that 3 ball is still a problem unless she's planning on banking the 9 ball. Hasn't really gotten to a good angle to even attack that 3-9.
The 3-9 and the 13.
Yeah, 13 just kind of hanging out there is the next problem ball.
Well, now she's going to be forced to shoot the 10. And we've got 2 balls that are
I wonder if she's going to try to follow the 9 past the 3 ball. But then the cue ball has to get someplace that doesn't give up the 7 ball.
She's got to protect the 7 ball.
That's it. It's protecting the 7 balls.
Yeah, protect.
I guess one way to look at it, right? Yeah, if she played a safety just around where her hand is behind the 13, then she could hope that she can get a ball in hand.
She banking this ball? No, she's just playing safe. And she
Hold it. She may have gotten there.
She may have gotten there. May have given up a shot on the 7, but there's no shot on the 3 that I can see. She intelligently moved the 9 ball closer to the 3 to block any shot on that.
Easy shot on the 3, right.
And
if the 3 is going to be a problem for your opponent, for you, it might as well be a problem for your opponent as well.
That's right. Because now, depending on what Gail does here, Kathy can pocket the 3 and leave her.
This is Jamie.
This is Jamie, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, because I hate to get the names wrong.
Me too.
My apologies.
You're apologizing.
To the ladies. I'm apologizing for everything today.
So maybe she's kicking the 7 into the 3. Now she's got to call one of them. She doesn't have to call one of them. She can call safe, but it feels like she would be calling the 7 off the 3.
Yeah, she's going for the bank shot. This is just your standard 1-pocket bank shot if she could see that side of the 7.
No, if she could see that side of the 7, she'd pocket the 7.
Well, if she's looking to bank it, she can pocket the 7.
She's kicking at it. She's kicking
at it. Oh, I see what she's doing. Okay. I thought she was going to bank it straight over. And I said, can she get by the 8? And that's what I was going to. If she can see that, she can. It's a standard 1-pocket shot, but she's going to kick at the 7, is what Freddie's telling me.
Yeah.
I like to entertain Freddie when we're doing commentary, because I can't see nothing.
Well, I'm interested in the shot here.
Hey, Freddie.
This is Bobby.
Oh, you've got it right there.
We'll put this here. Here we go. She can hit the top side of this and maybe just play safe.
Yeah, if she hits the soft, just kicks it down to the rail. We're getting chimed again, folks. We keep getting this little chime in our earphones, and we don't know where it's coming from.
Okay.
She tried to make it. You know, and from where she's at, she could possibly double kiss the 3 ball in and get a shot on the 8 had she made that 7 ball.
Right.
But now I think Kathy will make this 3 ball 4 and send the cue ball up table.
Up table, she can clear out of there. She doesn't have to get out. It just
No.
don't leave a shot.
She's going to go up table anyway.
Okay. Not bad. That gets 1 ball up in the open.
How wild can you get with this shot, Freddie?
Let's see. What do you
How's
do
your English
here?
here, buddy?
What do you do here?
You
Just
use
spin this
ton
in.
you use a ton of top
left.
English
Oh,
on
no.
the off the 7 and try to double the bottom rail there and come into the 3.
Into the 3. There you
Little
go.
trick shot.
That's right.
I can't execute that.
And scratches, right?
Yeah, and you make this nice fancy shot and scratch and open it up for your opponent to run out. She's probably just going to roll down to it. It looks like it's froze on the rail, but Kathy didn't bother getting up to check. So there can't be a foul called. It doesn't get to a rail. She's doing this nice and soft. Hit a rail anyway.
I like this.
Oh, I
safe
like
on her own
Look
ball.
at this. And she'll just go off the right side of the 13 ball, back up to the head rail, and use the 8 ball and the 10 ball for blockers. She's going to come to the bottom of the table for a blocker. I like going to the top.
Just
That's
a survival
exactly
shot.
why I want to go on the top. Yeah, just it's my turn shot.
Yeah. You like to play the carom here?
You know, to what avail? If you hit the carom, you're going to pocket your 3. Oh, that's right. She can call it.
Call the 3 ball.
She can call it.
Call the 3 ball. You know, we had some interesting discussions yesterday about a carom and a billiard, and As far as I know, and as far as I've ever seen, they're interchangeable words, and some people try to define one
they
versus
do
the
make
other.
distinctions, and the distinctions I've seen, if she's coming off a ball and coming into this 9-ball, it's a billiard shot. If you're going to kiss a ball off another shot,
It's a
that's
kiss
what I've
shot.
heard. It's a kiss shot, but they call it a carom. Some people, I interchange the
I
two.
interchange them, and they've
I
been in a
interchange 'em.
glossary for the Billiard Congress of America for 50 years, 60 years. Why wouldn't we just keep the same?
I was doing commentary, and I happened to read the chat. This was a while back. I think it was last year.
Well,
and
the chat needs to be educated by us, I think.
Well, I don't know about that, but you know, this is an interchange. I think you can interchange it. It doesn't matter, but it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But people need to make themselves important. And make,
That's right. That's right.
Look, and correct us, so that's okay. Correct us.
The way I say it, George, is that if we're going to use reference, Willie Hoppy interchanged them in his book, his billiard book from 1941, and as far as the glossary has it in the BCA and the WPA, they are the same thing.
I think, and I totally agree with you. I just think that people are just looking for a dialogue.
Yeah, I think so.
Whether it's positive or negative, they just look for dialogue, and that's okay. I'm pretty thick-skinned, so say what you want.
I also know a lot of people read up on Dr. Dave on his site, and Dr. Dave, after a lot of questioning and asking around, also has them as the same.
Yeah, nice try there. I don't think she was trying to make that 3-ball, but you know, if you want to feel that important, go right ahead. I do see that we get some negative comments in the chats sometimes, and some negative comments in on some of these YouTube that are posted to YouTube, and I'm sure there's a lot more positive stuff out there.
Right.
But they just feel if we don't say anything, that's good, and I can understand that. But it should be nice to see some nice positive stuff once in a while. Oh, that wasn't positive.
That was brutal.
That was brutal, yeah.
That's tough to do.
So now she's got a shot here.
Yes.
She's got a shot. She can play. She can take ball in hand, play the 7 into the 9-3 combo, and proceed to run out and win this game for a 3-1 lead. Let's see how. Jamie does here. Did I get that right this time?
This is Jamie Ashcraft, correct.
Okay, I got it now. Now I've got it. I was confusing Jamie and Gail.
So if you want to know what this shot is called properly,
3-ball combination.
This is called a plant.
A plant?
A plant.
Do you have to water it?
No.
No.
And
I like the way you said no.
And then in all those caravan billiard shots, they call those cannons. And those are the same terms they use in croquet.
Oh, okay.
And they got into snooker and any of the English billiard type of sports. They still use those words. And I believe, if I were to guess the etymology of that, it's because when you play croquet, when the game started, you'd be outside, and a plant would literally be a plant, and a cannon would literally be like a cannon that you might have as something outside on your lawn. Maybe you have a little cannon of some sort, and they use those terms because at the time somebody was actually shooting off a plant and banking into a cannon.
Freddie, that was a great explanation. And so they can just put that in their pipe.
There you go.
Right? That was a good explanation, folks. I don't remember. I won't remember
any of it.
3 words of it.
All right.
But
plants and
that
cannons.
should put you guys in your place. That you have to have all this perfect terminology.
Caroms and combinations, cannons, plants and cannons. There you go.
Banking this ball. Looks like she's banking it.
How is she banking? Really?
Right over there.
Oh my goodness. Hey, there was that trick shot that we used to always use 3-railer on the 8-ball into the side pocket. And
well, that's not a trick shot. That's a great snooker golf shot.
There, yes, absolutely true.
That's for the win right there for the 6-hole.
That's right. Also, Unfortunately, that's not what she called, and it's not going to
Nope.
be the win. And back
Kathy's
to this table
yeah.
in the actual game. Kathy Kelly's got a good shot to go straight up the
And
table.
she goes. Whoa, whoa,
Oh, she's
don't
got
get
to
too
hit it
close.
and bump it then.
Don't get too
Or
close.
don't bump it at all. Oh, a little close
referee.
to her work. Looks like she's going to have to shoot away anyway.
I saw this yesterday in a match, and she pushed it halfway, and they didn't call it.
They didn't call a referee over.
They didn't call a referee over, and that cue ball almost outran the object ball yesterday.
Now, if they're frozen, she can, by the rules of BCAPL,
Yes.
shoot straight through this. The contact time is approximately the same as a regular shot. No push, no double hit.
No push, no foul.
No, she's shooting away
from
anyway.
it, so she's fine here.
Feels like it's going the wrong way.
She's made it.
She
She's
did
made it
make
nice,
it.
too. And
look
got
at this
great
position.
shape.
Fantastic. The crowd is going crazy. Oh, one person
Unappreciative crowd.
Did
somebody clap?
I heard one person clap, so
Okay.
that's perfect. Yeah, there you go.
I'll clap for
Taking a breath.
Kathy. I'll clap for Kathy.
And it's going to be tied up.
And instead of 3-1, we're tied at
2-2. Now back on table 1.
Race to 10.
It's Leander Gaff on table 1. Possibly running out here.
And
it looks
Edie's
like
watching.
she's going to do it.
With her hands folded on her lap, sitting in the chair. She just turned around to talk to
her partner,
Jamie.
It
just
so
said, what
Leander
happened?
really got through this. And
Leander took care of that. They are now ahead 3-2.
It's now 3-2. Rock out with your chalk out in the lead.
Rowyco.
You just saw Jay Succo walking over to table number 2. And it
That's
looks like Jamie Ashcraft is going to be back up on table number 1.
Yep. That's our acronym for rock out with your chalk out.
Rowyco.
One of the best. Sarah, I hope you don't hate me for this. But one of the best things at the Nationals here is I remember a couple years ago, Sarah Miller was walking down the hallway, coming to the tournament room with a belt on with 6 beers in the belt. It was one of those beer belts with a whole 6-pack. It was just one of the funniest things. I just laughed so hard. I loved it. She's such a character. She was having a good time. Meanwhile, we get Jamie again. And Jamie's going to be playing the lady I just spoke of, Sarah Miller. She's getting up, grabbing her cue, is she?
Maybe.
She's getting ready to come into the arena and face Jamie Ashcraft. And it is Sarah Miller sitting down with that smile on her face.
No belt of beers.
No belt of beers. She's all business right now. They're playing pool. This is for first place in the women's 8-ball platinum teams. Race to 10, and they got a double dip this team, and they're ahead by 1 game. Still early in the match.
It's a good break, but she scratched.
Yeah, she
almost didn't scratch. But
yeah, it was going to hang there till something hit it in, like 13 ball, stupid orange and white ball.
Open table, and it's full table ball in hand with the BCA Pool League rules for 8-ball. Not to be confused with any other rule set. We are under the CSI, CueSports International rules.
And there's a good view of some of the cases these ladies have. There's 2 on the right there. There's 2 on the left, 3 on the left there. Some of their equipment, their cue sticks hanging out of them.
Well, we got a bunch of serious pool players here.
Yes, we do.
Several thousand serious pool players who have their own cues. And if you're going to have your own cues, you have to have your own way to carry them around.
That's right.
Although there are a few people that walk around here just holding their cue sticks in their hand.
That's because they just bought one, Freddie, out of some of these vendors. You got Viking Cues, which is one of the title sponsors here.
I'm sure you know a few people that actually don't have a cue and only carry around the cue in either that don't have a case, and they carry around their cue in either in a sleeve or worse, 2 rubber bands.
I haven't seen that.
Oh goodness, it's pretty common any tournament. Here, I guarantee there are people here that only carry their cue sticks with rubber bands or less. They just packed them in their suitcase, checked their luggage, and there's their cue. I could never do it.
I actually bought a new case here this week from one of your buddies over there. In fact, he gave me a discount and called it Freddie Family Discount.
The Freddie Family Discount.
Yeah, he did. Purchased the brand new John Barton JB case. Beautiful case. Very well made. Protects the shafts good and your cues.
Good shot here. She plays for this 15, which is one of her trouble balls.
Yep.
The 9 ball is the other trouble ball.
Yeah,
but she can probably get to it. It's got a few holes to go.
She could leave that 10 ball, which is between on the left there.
Oh, the cue ball took a funny dance.
She's got a shot on the
cushion,
11.
but she's got a shot on the 11.
Yeah.
And then after she shoots the 11, she might just play the 9 next.
Yeah, she got a choice, either the 13. She's going to have a choice of 3 balls. Depends where she ends up with the cue ball. She could have a choice of 3 balls. She's not got. She's got no choice. She's got no choice at all because she missed the ball. Shape is only good if you make the ball. And you know, how many times do you see somebody play a shot and get fantastic position only to miss the ball and you can't take advantage of it?
Like all the time.
Happens
all the time. Yeah. You know.
So make the ball.
Anytime you miss, if you're playing this game, you should be playing position, unless you're really, really only cinching a ball.
I played pool for about a year or 2 before I knew what position was. I used to fire away and make everything. And they'd say, why don't you play shape? I said, what's that?
What's that? What's that? I think everybody went through that.
I was about 15 years old.
But it's the same lesson. If you can't make the ball, shape doesn't really matter.
Pretty much. If you don't make the ball, there's no next shot. Go sit down.
Well, it feels like she's playing the 3 ball, and I would be expecting to go around these balls, but going up and down isn't a bad deal.
Up for the 6.
Yeah, there she goes around the ball.
I guess she's going to be playing the 2 ball next. Oh, she could play the 7 in the corner, but more than likely the 2. Unfortunately, it has an angle that's going to send her up table.
Yeah, and can't tell how
we'll see.
If that's the case, then she really needs to look at that 7 ball.
She's got to roll this soft so she can get a shot on the 4 ball next. And that's what she's looking at, but as she knows, the cue ball is going to head uphill.
Uphill, back to the kitchen area.
And there's balls up there that'll stop her from coming back downhill.
So she can't hit it all that hard.
She can hit it soft. I think she
soft
can just barely roll
shot
this
at
in.
the second
just don't hit it
or
fat and miss the ball.
The ball's just barely crawl in. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
And now she can just stop it there. She's got a little angle that she could possibly bump the 5 and have a really nice shot on the 6. And then the shot on the 5 next. And then the 7 on the side. And Coyton's foiled.
I think she just needs to look over here at the 5 ball, make sure that the stop shot works for her and that it actually goes past the 8 ball. And if that's all clear, shoot that ball, stop it. I like a stop shot.
I like bumping the 5 a little bit because she's got just a hair of an angle and shooting the 6 ball next, then the 5 on the side.
You see what I did there, George? I tried to take a look to the side of this 4 ball. I'm looking at a monitor, and it's like, what am I doing? I can't.
You've done it a few times, Freddie.
Right?
You've done it. I do it, too.
I can't believe how
I
far.
lean over to look at it. She came back too far. Why she came back?
If she can roll this and still hold the ball, then she can shoot the 6 ball.
Would you ever consider shooting this combo on the 5-6?
I would consider it, but looking at the 5, it travels the wrong way. It'll be covered by that 10 ball, I think.
So you would consider it briefly?
Briefly, that's right. Well, that was the question, so I answered as it was. I would absolutely look at it and then determine whether I'd actually shoot it. She's considering it.
See, I like to sit here and pick Freddie's mind.
That's exactly what goes through my head. It all depends if this 5 ball will travel out or not. If it just kind of sticks there, then you can't shoot it.
It looks like it stays.
You know, if it's dead straight, then you can hit it. And
well, the good thing is, if she makes it, she has an insurance ball. Doesn't get a shot. She's got an insurance ball on the 7.
She needs to take a look at this 5 on the side. I mean, I know it's tough. The monitor makes it look a lot easier, but 2 rails on the cue ball off the 7 ball looks like it'll go right towards that 5 ball.
See that guy on the left there preparing his turkey sandwich? I've had that sandwich 2 days in a row. It's good.
Excellent.
It's
I
good.
might have to have one.
Put a little mustard and mayo on it. It's good.
Well, let's see. She's committing herself to shooting this ball. I like drawing back to play position on the 7 ball. If she can hit it straight, she gets a shot at the 5 ball again. But I think,
Oops.
oh, well. Oh, don't tie up.
Oh, they did.
She did, and now she'll have to waste a shot trying to break those balls out.
That was a decent effort, and she went all out to run out.
She did go all out, and she may not
instead
get back to the table.
Yeah, she tied him up, and
even if she did come back to the table, to run out would be.
I tell you, I've seen Sarah play quite a bit in some of the Diamond Pool tours, some of the Desert Classic tours that we have in Arizona. She's more than capable to put these 5 balls out of the way and get to this 8. More than capable.
What's more than capable? Capabler?
You could use that word. You know, she might shoot these shots bigly.
Ah, okay. Okay, there she go. Well, she makes.
I'll play with
11.
words.
Do you play combination? Just crawl the 11, I think.
Softly and play the 13 ball next, or come straight down and play the 14 and then the 13 and come down for the 10. 10 ball is probably your key ball for the 8. And that's what she's done. She's come down for the 14. Now she'll play the 14, then the 13, then the 10. Showing us her capabilities.
Her capabilities that she's more than. She's plenty capable of.
Plenty capable of.
Okay, she's got to get this all the way to the rail, I think, to get the least angle that she can on this. She's thundering it in. My goodness, that's capable.
Put that stroke in your pipe and smoke it. How do you like that?
I love it.
Now, she's probably going to go towards that side pocket a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice and soft, Sarah. Just come down right where about the side pocket. Oh,
I like this.
Look at this.
I like that shot. That's exactly how I would have shot it.
Oh, wow. Now she just goes 2 rails. She can do whatever she wants here, but I would probably shoot the 8 ball in the same pocket as she's shooting the 10 ball. Let's see how she handles position on it.
She just has to guard against not scratching the side pocket. It always seems to leap up that way.
Oh, she's
very nicely done. Very nicely done. Boy, that looked really good.
That was a good display of her capabilities.
And she pounded it. You know, she decided I'm going to pound a couple of these balls in and get the best angle possible. No slow footing around. And what a run out by Sarah Miller of Rock Out with Yo Chalk Out.
5-2. On their way, they need this first set so they can force it to a second set and a good shot at the championship for the women's 8-ball platinum teams division. Let's see if we have the payouts for this tournament yet. Oh.
Kathy Kelly up with, looks like with ball in hand. And really it's pretty open, so she just has to negotiate, just drive her cue ball around the table because everything is open.
For business?
Yeah, for business. I don't know what she has. I was assuming she has high balls, but if she has low balls, she would be starting with the 5 ball. If she has high balls, she can start with the 12 or the 13. I like the 12 myself.
Shoot it.
But she's going to start with the 10, which, as long as she can get to that 13, 10, it'll be 10, 14, 13. And then reassess from there. See what she does.
They don't have the payouts up yet.
Oh, she's decided to go for the 13, which is, I think, is the better choice.
Well, she settled on the 15. On the 15 ball.
And if she can get to the 10 ball on the side, oh, she killed that ball with inside. I don't think she meant to. Well, maybe she meant to. If she can get the 10 easily. If she can make this 10 on the side, I think she solved this rack. Well, she put herself in a little bit of trouble here. I don't know if she can see the 11 or the 9, but it's not so easy now. She can shoot all these balls. Yeah, she looks like she can see this ball. She's fine. See that cue ball rolling a little bit? Straight at us. I think they need to check it. It's just wavering a little bit. Well, it looks like Kathy can just thump this ball in and just slide to the side, make the 9 ball in the corner pocket, or if she's straight in the 9, she can draw back a little bit and play the 14. She's just off angle on both, I believe.
She fired that.
And she decided to go with there. And she can make this 14, but now she's got to play some. She's got to stroke this one out either forward or to the side rail.
She's got to come up and down with this, doesn't she?
Yeah,
down and up.
I think so. I think down and up, or if she's got an angle where she feels comfortable in hitting with a draw and just drawing to the side rail. Now they're both tough shots. She's actually cutting this ball, but at least that's what it looked like she called. Yeah, she's cutting, but if she makes
she's cutting it back.
Yeah, she's back cutting. Isn't the 9 ball in the way? I mean, the 8 ball in the way.
Well, had she made that ball, she made a hat shape on the shot. Yeah. If it would have ended up like that, if she made it, then she'd have been okay. But I guess that wouldn't go to the other side, or she was afraid of scratching.
I think so.
Yeah, that could be.
And maybe she didn't want to lay down the draw on there, stun it over.
Well, she's put the 14 in a nice position.
And this ball goes, apparently. She's shooting right at it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh. Favorable kiss.
And now it is the 5 ball pass. This is Jamie Ashcraft. Oh, no, it isn't. It's
no, this is
Amy Theriot. Sorry. Amy Theriot. Sorry about that, Amy.
Sandusky
I knew it was you.
Sandusky area in Ohio. Ohio. Nice safety. Nice safety. Well, Rockout is leading 5-2, and Leandra is about to.
I have not seen Leandra shoot too much, but she looks like she's got a very good stroke.
Yeah, she hits the balls good. She plays well. I've only seen her a couple times. Look how nice she broke that out over there.
And she worked her way to that, and we can't see her right now. But let me tell you, I think she has the best stroke of the field, I believe. That's what it looks like so far. Of course, I've only seen 3 shots. I have no idea.
And she has a tough shot here, doesn't she?
Well, let's see what back in this table Kathy Kelly does to make the shot.
I thought she made that ball.
She hit it, but no cushion. Ball in hand.
Ball in hand. She said no cushion. Yes, ball in hand.
Ball in hand for Amy Theriot.
Well, this is big. She'll play the 2 balls in the upper right there. Come down for this. Try to get straight in on the 5 ball. That's by the corner. And stop it. She's going to play the 5 ball first. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but that's. Oh, so she'll play the 6 ball and then the 4 ball and then travel down.
Or vice versa. We'll see what she does.
Ah, there she goes, the 4 ball.
Yeah.
And she's fine here.
Yep. She's going to draw straight back along the rail here. She'd like to come down beneath the side pocket.
Oh, she's stroking like she's going back and forth.
Oh, is she?
Oh, no, boy.
No, she
It's
almost
starting to get away, but she's okay.
She went forth. There was no back.
No
nice
back.
cut on this 8-ball.
Very nicely done.
And they needed that because they had lost like 3 games
Couple of games in a row.
Yeah.
So now it's 5-3. And now we get a good shot at Leander Gaff. She had a tricky shot in her last shot, and that's why she's in this position to try to move a ball. And let's see if she can hit this in the side and hold her cue ball for the 8-ball in either one of the corner pockets that she's standing by.
Just playing in the side. Made it.
And
Straight into the corner
in
pocket.
the corner pocket. She was able to hold it that well. I suspect she'll make this if she just holds her form, and her form's been very good.
Straight in the pocket.
I'm telling you, that girl can shoot well. I just sound like Bobby there.
Nothing but that.
Oh, so that's 6-3 for Rock Out with your Chalk Out Rowyco.
If things continue, we're going to have a long match because it's going to go to a second set.
That's true. How'd that feel? Owns the hot seat.
That's correct. We'll be with you for a while, folks. And some of you can check my thick skin.
All right, Sarah Miller to break.
Is that a cube right by her elbow of the Predator 1080 chalk?
I believe it is. I can see the logo from here.
Now, is that an octagon or a hexagon? I don't remember.
I just simply don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I remember it's one of the two. I just remember which one it is. Does it have 8 sides or 6 sides? I should walk down there and check.
Wasn't there some? No,
we had some here. Yeah, we had some here.
Somebody's asked me that before, but
yeah,
we're going to find out here in just
I was talking to Vince, and I mentioned that, and I just couldn't remember.
Well,
Freddie's
I can
so
tell
good
you
with his
right
phone
here.
He's
Just take a look at it, of course.
Google it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is an octagon.
Okay. So we got Predator chalk in the shape of a stop sign.
Yes.
Only it's blue and the wrapper is black. Meanwhile, there's Amy. Good shot of Amy. Drawing a bead on her next shot. Deciding what it is first before she draws a bead on it.
1, 2. She's high balls. And she can just barely squeeze by this ball. And you can see the trouble ball is the 11 ball. Well,
might go to the side.
That's one to look at.
Yeah.
When Amy goes back to the video and watches this. She used left-hand English to try to throw it in, but she actually squirted over and it still went in. With clean balls like this, it doesn't throw as much as people think it does. At your local pool hall, it might, or especially at your local pub. But with these
dirty
clean
old balls,
you know. The late Bob Byrne did a video a long time ago showing throw. And afterwards, he admitted that the balls weren't throwing at all because they're so clean and so hot that he put chalk between the object balls so that he could demonstrate throw. But I think he accidentally confused people, misled people to believe there's more throw than there actually is when the balls are clean and hot. We go to conditions like that, it's going to be clean and hot.
I tell you, I seem to notice when the balls are real clean and they're waxed.
When they're waxed, yeah.
They're waxed, they take the English very well.
Yeah, yeah. It's because they're waxed.
Yeah, well, you would think they would slide more than with the wax, but it seems to grab.
Wax is a funny thing.
Yeah.
And believe me, as part of my industry, wax is a very funny thing, especially when it gets hot out. You know, it starts moving.
I use car wax on my billiard balls.
I'd rather not use anything because it's a plastic. You can shine up a plastic without having to use anything. Certain plastics. You know, as a plastics engineer, certain plastics. Sarah looks like she's off to the races here. The 12 ball looks to be the funny ball, but she's been. That's not her ball though. She's shooting the low balls. I don't even know if she's shooting anymore.
She's shooting the combo. 3-ball combo.
Oh, that's right.
And it's lined up pretty nice.
She's got the solids. Can she make this? Yeah, I guess she can.
I think so.
Looks like just a. Wow, it's close.
She does. She apparently doesn't want to.
It looks like she's cannoning off the 2-ball and caromming the. Yeah. Oh no,
she
was
straight
able to
at
straight
it.
at it. That's what she's doing.
Now she's got a shot on the 1
ball,
and she'll have to find a shot. She's in a little bit of trouble here.
Spin this with inside.
She can make the 1, but she's going to run flat into that ball by the rail, which is a stripe, and the 5 doesn't go anywhere right off the bat. She's going to have to manufacture a position for it.
There she goes. Spin this with inside, maybe. Yeah, she did.
She missed that. Oh, look at.
Oh, she even got a
what
nice
a nice
little rub.
shot. Now she's got her choice of balls here, the 5 or the 3. More than likely, she'll play the 5, get shape on the 3, and then from the 3, if she gets straight on it, she can just stun it for the deuce. She's got just a little angle on both shots, both balls. So she'll have to move run it around a little bit.
If she shoots the 3, I don't think she can get to the 2.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying.
This is why she's still going to shoot it. Don't scratch. She didn't need to move
forth
that.
as you went behind the ball. See, this is why I would have played the 5 ball. And
to get a good angle on the better
try
angle
to
on
get an
3.
Angle, exactly. Because this was tough. Playing the 3 ball first was tough. She's just going to kind of roll up and make contact with the deuce to not give up ball in hand. But everything is open.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be tough. Even if she just hits a ball, she almost has to hit a ball to tie things up, I think. All right, she's ready to masse.
She's called the 2 ball, I guess, in the corner. She's going to kick at it 1 or 2 rails. Trying to send it down to that corner pocket. Oh, she's hit it perfect.
Did she call that ball?
Yes, she did.
Lovely shot.
She
wow.
called that ball. Wow, what a shot. What a shot.
And now she's on the 5. Let's see what she does with that.
Yeah, now she's back cutting the 5 ball. You know, Freddie, when I was doing that live stream for the Saguaro Cup,
Yes.
in the booth with me was Tony Denton. He was in the booth with me for 2 days. We had a great time commentating that tournament. What another shot. That's
great
Sarah
shot.
Miller. Too
Oh,
bad
my
she gets
goodness.
behind the 10. So what's she going to do now? She doesn't have a shot to kick this 8-ball into.
Well, she's already shown us a couple things. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch the show.
Wow. She kicks this and makes it. Well, she's going to bank it. She's going to bank this shot in the side pocket.
I like it.
Sarah Miller with a kick bank on the 8 for the side pocket. Let's see if we can do this. She made a great kick on the 2-ball. She made a fantastic back cut on the, I think it was the 5-ball. Whatever solid it was that was up by where about the 8-ball is. She cut it between the 10 and the 8. And then she's come up with this right here to win the game and take a 7-3 lead. If the 8-ball hits where your cue stick is, you're going to go high. Come on, Sarah, you can do this. I'm with you all the way. Whoop.
Well,
Wouldn't that be, she calls it in the side. What if that would have kissed off that ball, gone 2 rails, and gone to the side? Jen, that would have worked. But this is a true double elimination. They'll have to double dip. They're leading 6-3. It's a race to 10. No, and guess
that's not
what
good.
happened?
Well, can she actually make this ball past that 11? It looks like it goes, but she has to dig at it, and both the side pocket and the corner pocket are in play.
It looks like she can. Sarah just looked at it, and she appears to be shooting it. She might not have a full pocket, but she has a partial, possibly. Can't tell from here. Stood up and looked at it from the outside of the booth here, because we're standing about where that corner pocket is on the bottom of your table, bottom of your screen there, and back about 25 feet. She call it? Yeah, I guess she did call it, huh? She's got to make sure she doesn't scratch, either straight in or off the 9. Avoid it.
Yeah, it looks like, as I said, both the corner pocket and potentially the side pocket. If she hits forward, I guess the corner pocket is the bigger pocket here to scratch. Just has to manage and avoid that. How straight is? Yeah, she can dig at this. That's too much dig. Too much dig. But I think she's going to make it. Yes. Yes.
What a run out,
yes,
Sarah.
Yes, indeedly.
Well, she didn't run out. She just made the 8.
Just made the 8-ball.
Those 2 shots prior.
7-3.
7-3.
Rock out with your chalk out.
Rowyco.
Rowyco.
And we're over here watching Jay and Jamie Ashcroft, Jay Succo and Jamie Ashcroft on table number 2. And it looks like Jamie has solid. She's getting down, drawing a bead on this 2-ball. 5-ball looks to go past the 10 for the corner, or would go in the side. So since we just came over to this table, I'm not sure if Jamie has solids or stripes. The way she's surveying the table, I'm going to say she has solids. And since she's shooting the solids,
it would be a good assumption.
I guess the 5-ball goes in the corner.
It does, and she needed to get a little bit farther on that shot.
She can still follow up and shoot the 6 instead of the 4.
Right.
She's all right. Well,
and she just made the angle, thumped it in, and got beautiful on this 4 ball.
so she created the
Created
angle
the
to
angle.
get there. You go. But now she's going to have a hard time holding it.
This one here is you
Yeah.
extreme left spin and just slow roll it. I always like this shot.
Yeah.
This is a feels
This is a
shot.
field shot. Yeah. The problem with this shot is
she's shooting it.
Yeah, she's shooting it.
She's shooting it.
When you slow roll it, you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
tendency of chunking
That's beautiful.
it. That's perfect.
That's beautiful. She's got to shoot another inside English shot unless she's
Straight.
well, where's she going here?
She's coming straight between the 13 and the 9 for the 8. Oh, does it go by the pocket?
I didn't think it did, but it's possible if it does, then she just
Can't
shoots
tell
for the
from
8 and go
here.
right to the center of the table.
And we only have one camera on this table, so we cannot tell if the 8 ball goes by the pocket.
And if it doesn't, she'll shoot this with well, she could
Draw.
shoot this
She'll
with low
draw
left hand
low
English.
left, yeah, and come out of that corner into the right-hand side rail.
Not easy.
No. She's using high English or whatever she's shooting. Brings the side pocket into play on the right there.
But if she misses that side, she doesn't have to go that far.
She's going to play it in the corner.
She's going to play it in the corner. She's good. I don't know if that's what she really wanted, but that's what she's got. With the stroke she put on, it seems like that has to be what she was looking for.
You know, it's funny in pool. A lot of times, what you want is not what you get.
You can't always get what you want.
That's right.
But
you usually
sometimes you gotta love the one you're with. Is that what they say in pool?
Not in pool. Not in pool.
Love the shot you get left with.
Not in pool.
I think she'll make this.
It's a good shot.
It's one of those angles that you just
We'll
hit
see the
slow.
last- yeah, we'll see the last part of it.
That's right.
No, she stood up. We don't get to see it.
You don't get to see it. The ball is hanging. Here comes
And
Jay
the ball's still
Sacco.
there.
Jay has slight problems. There's 2 balls in the side rail on the side, but if she can get that, really,
Well.
if she can get on this 15 ball to the side or the corner pocket, that she might be able to get easily on the 15 or the 10. But she has to jack up on the wrong side of the table for her. Surely the 15 goes in the side. Surely, as they might say in Airplane, the movie.
Well, she's got a little bit of a cut on this 12, coming up for either the 9 or the 13.
I wouldn't be surprised if she miscues here.
She did.
She did.
She did miss
But the
it.
ball went in.
Good call, Fred. what led you to believe she was going to miss?
Well, she just stretched out, hanging over a ball.
Okay.
Got to stroke a little bit. Very difficult. She's got to chalk up. Now, she's got to make a shot. Where'd he go, George? 13 in the corner or 13 in the side? 13 in the side is going to knock the 8 ball in.
I'm going
I
to play the
think.
13 in the corner. It's a tough shot.
Yeah, it's good
And
stuff, no matter
you
what.
can't shoot the 9 ball because that cue ball is going to track right at the 8. And there's a possibility if you shoot the 13 in the side, you might, if you miss it, you might get behind the 9 ball.
There we go.
Not much, but, there's a prayer. Is it a hope and a prayer? Is that what that is?
That's it. Yeah. I think that if no matter what happens, this cue ball will be clear of that 9. If she makes it, if she makes it, it might be on top of the 9. Here we go. 13 on the side.
In the side?
13 on the side. Oh,
She played
she's
it
going
in
to the corner.
She played it in the corner, and she did not make it.
Didn't make it.
And there was no chance of getting behind the 9.
Yeah.
So like I said, it was a hope and a prayer.
All right. But, you
But,
know, that's what she had to shoot, and look how nice
yeah.
she got on those 2 balls there.
And she did.
She had the best of it if she had made that ball.
She did Jamie a favor here. She made sure that there's no possibility of scratching after she shoots the 9 ball, the 8 ball, in the side, in the corner pocket. But I don't think there's a possibility there anyway. It's going to hit the head rail.
Head the rail. Well, Jamie has to wait here as Edie is on the next table eyeing up a ball.
Oh, just bumper.
Yeah.
Your teammates.
All right, sorry. She'll understand. She'll get over it.
Ooh.
Edie missed it, but here comes Jamie to try to get another bead on her side. They've got to come back here. It's a race to 10. And
it's a race to 10. They're down by 4.
Rockout is already there.
They're no longer. But
see that would have scratched. That would have scratched. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. It did catch the end rail there.
But yeah, I just
7-4. And here's Kathy Kelly playing Edie Dean. Kathy on the high balls. Don't go in. Oh, it went in, and she safed herself.
Oh, you mean you can't make this back cut? Oh, my Lord.
They have been doing everything else, but she might. Maybe she kicks this in.
Yeah, this reminds me of a shot that Chris Melly made here. He had a shot similar to this, and he kicked it in. It was further out, too. It's a great shot. Kicked it. It was an 10 ball on their match on the 8-ball challenge we had just a little bit ago.
Just a little bit ago. Yeah. Won by Roberto Superman Gomez Jr.
Boy, Eddie did a good job on his cue. Eddie Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the bottom of that?
Yes, with the Superman logo.
With Superman logos on there. That's cute.
Great cue maker, young cue maker in California, Eddie Cohen.
Custom cue maker. Well, Edie's deciding what to play here.
Well,
she's got a shot on the 7, no shot on the 5. But and a tough shot to develop shape on a 5.
Well, I think she's trying to bump out that 15, so 7 ticking off the 15, clear the 15.
She's solids.
Yes, 7 off the 15. Isn't it?
Oh, you're looking at the wrong table. They put the monitor back on table 1.
Edie is shooting the 7.
Yeah, we were over there a second ago.
Trying to ticky off the 15. And or just come off the 15 straight, maybe no ticky. We would call that a cannon. Cannon, Karen, kiss.
Not a plant?
It's not a plant, but a cannon. But in pool lingo, maybe kiss off this ball, clear it, and hopefully get a shot in the 5.
I'm surprised there isn't a team called Kiss Off.
I'm sure there is, and she did, but the ball didn't move.
Yep.
She needed to whack it thicker than that.
Good luck on this 5 ball.
Well, it was a good attempt. And the rules of the rules of the bank crossover bank tell me that the double kiss is imminent.
Oh yeah, because she's straight into the pocket.
Almost hiding that corner point. Well, she's just going to go for it.
I don't see what she has here.
She says she wants to bank the 5 cross the corner.
I like just sending that 5 ball right at the 15. Hopefully
I like that also.
And just following the cue ball all the way down. Doesn't leave much at all. A lot more than trying to. If she does this, she might open up that problem that.
All right. The 12 and 10.
Is that Kathy that's playing her? Yeah, Kathy's playing her. So she's going to open things up for Kathy here and make it easy. There you go. You don't have to make it. Just move it out. Just hit it with a little bit of speed to move it out of there, and try to leave the 5 ball in there. Hit the ball and the rail at the same time.
That's what she's doing. I can't. Yes, that's what she's doing. Did she call the pocket?
No, I'm not sure what she called.
Oh, she tried to play a carom. She tried to.
Well, look what you've
She
done
tried
now.
to kiss that ball across her, cannon the ball
She just
across
put
her.
herself in a horrible position. Because all Kathy has to do here now is play safety, force her to open up the balls that are tied up. Now, see, I would not pocket these two balls, the 13 and the 9. I would not make them. I would not make these balls. I might play the 10 ball off the 5. And stop the cue ball dead right there. Nope, won't go. So she's going to play safe and
just stop this
let
ball.
Edie, let Edie open them up. So here.
There you go.
Would you open up my problem balls, please?
No, she made that ball straight in. I thought she was playing safe.
Oh, my Lord. I thought she called the safe.
These women have been doing the hand signal.
For safety?
That's
saying
right.
No call?
The horizontal wave. Is that what? I've never heard anybody call it that, but that's what I'm calling it.
That's what you're calling it. Just like my spherical gravity.
The spherical gravity.
And that is Newton saying that every ball has a certain amount of gravity.
That's right. And it's to the center.
Yeah, I'm kidding, guys. Newton
And
never
it's
said
equal. No matter what side of that ball you're from.
There you go.
Let's see. Did she give some paint here?
She gave her some paint, but either way, it's going to open up the 12 and the 10 and make it available to be pocketed by Kathy. Meanwhile, Edie's
looking for the frozen carom.
What to do? What to do? What can you do from here?
Frozen carom. Bank it. Hustler shot. Kick in the cushion.
Try to leave it in an open position.
Oh, that's real close.
It's got a chance.
That's really close. I don't know what she's looking at.
Yeah, she's looking at.
I think she has to remember that she's the low balls. For one thing.
She does. She's trying to see if that 5 ball kisses off the 10 and goes in the hole, because she can see the right side of it
but
barely.
If she kicks at it,
it's got no chance of going anywhere.
Of course it does.
Really, where?
Kick high on that 5 ball, caroms right in. Or at least towards the corner pocket.
Why kick it? She can hit it.
I don't think she's going to get speed enough on there, plus the cue ball is going to go in the way.
That cue ball will go by it. But if she has speed on it, like you said, it'll go right by it. It'll be past the point of kissing it before the object ball gets there. Maybe. I never miss from here, folks.
Yeah, if she hits the 5 ball first, I don't think she could possibly get enough speed for it to go anywhere.
Well,
let's see what she does. She's calling something.
We're about to find out.
I just slow rolling this, but she's called it.
She's slow rolling it. She's not hitting it hard. You can tell by the way she's addressing the cue ball. Nice hit.
Nicely done. Safety coming up again.
Try to hang up the 9 ball, I mean. Would you try to hang it up in the side pocket or the corner? I like the side because it would give me more area to run down if I have to break them up.
Yeah, I'd like to go in the.
But it's a speed shot.
I think now that I take a look at this, that I would try to bank this 9 ball in the upper right quadrant.
Oh, there you go.
Somewhere up there, because if she got ball in hand, then she'd run the break with a 10 ball. Well, this is all right. Oh, that's even nicer if you just keep it in the open.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets ball in hand, then you play the 10 ball and break out the 12 ball and not hit the 9 ball. It'd really be the key that when she breaks it out, that she has to have an open shot after. In fact, now that I look at this, she might, if with ball in hand, Kathy might be able to just play the 12 ball in the corner pocket, lower left corner pocket, without having to break out anything.
Yeah. Yep.
But
good call.
I have a feeling this layout is not going to look like this in a second.
Oh. It's all changing.
It's all going to. She might be able to shoot right between those balls.
Maybe for the good. Maybe for the bad. But for which player?
There it is. And then there's the two-railer. On the other table, we're missing out again on Leandra. We haven't seen enough of Leandra over here. She's been shooting awfully well. She's just been on the other table every time. Here we go. Nothing happening yet.
Whoop. What happened?
Okay, it looks like Edie's going to try to go right between the balls for the safety. If either ball moves. Oh, nice shot. Oh, really nice shot. No sellout and tied it all up. Maybe another safety.
Looks like she can see the 9, so she can roll up to it.
Must play safe. No reason to shoot at this. Unless you're just sick of the game and ready to go take your seat.
It's a race to 10, folks. And Rock Out is
with your,
leading 7
with your
to 4.
chuck out.
Don't make the 9. Just roll up to it softly and put it in front of the pocket.
All right, it's pretty good. Now to kick at this, to hit this is nearly impossible. One rail for half the ball, one to the left of the 10. Two rails, I don't believe there's a two-rail kick for here. It's awfully tight to the pocket for a two-rail kick.
She can hold it up, but yeah, it's real tight. She has to use this ball.
And she's not kicking one rail this way, it's the opposite way. That's a good safety.
It doesn't appear that the 12 ball goes by the 5 to the corner, does it, Freddie?
No, it doesn't look it from here.
Yep, doesn't look from here either.
It did a minute ago, but not anymore.
She's playing. No, she can't be playing.
Yeah,
So
one
she's
rail
playing
kick.
the 10 ball, but
One rail kick here, if she hits it, I mean, it's a really good hit because she only has half a ball to actually hit. Well, she pocketed the 10 ball. Ball in hand.
That's actually a smart shot.
Not a bad shot. If that's what she was trying to do, that's a good shot.
You know what I like here?
And look at the smile here, because that I tell you, that was a that was a good shot. It's a good survival
I'm
shot.
going to put the cue ball right by the 12 and hit the 12 ball and push the 5 to the rail, have it bounce up a little bit. Leave the cue ball on top of the 12.
Let's see if she likes that one. You'd hate to chunk that one.
Oh, well, she puts it right. I mean, I'm putting it like 8 inches, 10
straight
inches
away,
above,
and just
straight
kinda
away.
roll right
and
into it.
That's right. And just come right on top of the 12 and stay there. Just hit it, let it roll. Don't leave it in front of the pocket so they can kick it in, though.
If the balls are frozen.
Yeah.
This should be a safety.
She's
I
not going to.
cannot
I don't
imagine
think
her
she's
doing
going to
anything
make
but
it.
safe here.
Yeah.
Now she got to be careful, because from here it looks like you can cut that 5 ball in. And from here she can see the 5, so if she can cut it, this would be the angle she's coming from.
You know what she's prevented her from doing? Pocketing the 9 ball and giving her ball in hand, because that would have been a smart thing too.
Yeah.
If Kathy leaves the 9 ball in front of a pocket, Edie could just make it, and now Kathy has to shoot the 12.
Yeah, she can't make this ball, but boy, Kathy gave her an opportunity to just bunt this 5 ball. Now she's looking at making the 9 ball. So exactly what you're talking about. But
And which is okay. It's okay with Kathy because, like I said, she can still just
do
roll
this,
on top
do
of
the
the
roll
12.
on top.
Yeah.
I don't think this 9 ball goes. Even if she tries to make it, this 9 ball doesn't go. It was close. It's really close. She's eyeing it up.
This is a smart move, but she can get outplayed at this.
Yeah, it did go in. It did go in. Now
Here's ball
let's
in
see
hand.
if
Now let's see if Kathy can
will
play the
shoot
safety.
that shot.
You know, let's just roll up to it softly and leave the cue ball right on top of the 12. Get close to this. You want to be real close to this.
Well, another way is to roll the cue ball up table, brushing the 12 and try to go behind the. Oh, she's going for the bank. This is.
Well, you got to make it. She's betting. She's betting the game on the bank shot.
How'd she do?
She did pretty good because the 5 ball doesn't go by, and it can be cut. So she's left the shot, a very, very tough one.
But she opened the door for this, you know.
She gave her an opportunity to take advantage.
I definitely liked your shot.
Yep. Well, she's going to leave with kick shot, but you know, she's left the shot.
Yeah.
An extreme low percentage shot. This is not a bad. If she can cut this ball into the 12 and make the 12, the cue ball goes 2 rails to the upper right-hand corner and leaves a very tough shot on the 8.
I have to believe that she was looking at that way just to see where the cue ball's going. Yeah.
That's what she's doing now. Let's see what she ends up playing. I'm just going to go for this 5 ball.
Absolutely. Don't even think too much.
It looks like she is.
But the same amount of effort as she did to make the 10 and the 9.
It looks like it almost looks like she's playing the billiard on the 12.
Yeah, it looks like she wants to get into the 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Made it too. Made the 5.
Now it's all about this shot.
And it's all about this shot.
It is all about the shot, and I like that she's cutting the side because if she comes up short, she should leave something long. If she comes up long and hits the point, now that's a different story.
Yeah, she'll create distance.
Yeah. Put your effort into making it. Don't hit it so hard that cue ball comes across the table. You know, if she makes this, she's going to jump up. She's going to jump for joy. Because this would have been a hard ground out game. Made it. Jump.
Perfect.
Oh, she didn't jump at all. That was a really nice tactical game.
Yeah, she made it and looked around and said, do you expect anything else?
I know, and then she said, how'd that feel?
That was good. That was good. Good strategy.
There you go. Leander Graf. Leander, what's her last name? I don't want to get it wrong.
Leander Gaff.
Gaff. It's Gaff.
G-A-F-F.
And again, we only see a couple of shots from Leandra. Leandra, she's going to get out here. If she's dead straight, it's exactly what she wants. Tap it in. 8 ball in the corner after this. She'll jack up a little bit, I think. Oh no, she's got a little off angle, so she can't double kiss the ball. And she strokes it. She can come up and down the table, get a little bit of still a little bit of length, but she knew she had to hit it to get it back off the cushion.
Yeah, it's just a matter of pocketing this ball.
Looks like she has pretty good mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Never doubt. Leander Gaff.
That gets them to 8-5.
Helps them flick a bead. They're 1 away from the hill and 2 away from closing this match to force a double dipper situation. Jay Succo going to break table 1.
Back to table 1.
For the Rockout team.
At home, if you've noticed that table 1, this table that you're looking at now, has better definition than table 2. It's because we only have 1 camera on table 2, and we have 3 cameras on table 1, and the cameras on table 1 are of a better quality.
High def. And that's what the way it was meant to be. This was the highlight table.
It's our feature table. You're watching the 41st annual BCAPL National Championships, where we're featuring the people that come to play, the teams, the amateurs.
And the league players.
And the league players that make up this BCAPL league, the BCA pool leagues, the USAPL pool leagues. They're the heart of the industry.
That's right.
And we have the pros. Yes, the pros were featured at the U.S. Open 10-ball championships.
And they will be again this weekend for the U.S. Open 8-ball championship.
And that'll be held at Griff's on Decatur and Twain on 9-foot diamond tables.
Meanwhile,
where people have been asking, the public has been asking to see the pros on the 9-foot tables.
And so they shall be.
And so it is asked, so it is written.
So it is done.
So it is done.
Jay has a good shot at getting out here. If she can get to the 5-ball, which will be her toughest ball on the table after the 1-ball. Oh, no. Did she get it there? And she tried to slow pedal it there.
Why is Edie running around the table?
She wanted her chalk. I don't know what she's doing, to tell you the truth. I don't know.
Oh, I see. She's on the other table. She was looking for chalk.
For her chalk. She thought that was her chalk.
That was
okay. Amy Theriot dodged a bullet there. Really, she's got a mess for the stripes. The solids look so nice on this table. She got nothing to do. She's whacking.
No place to go. She could bank the 14.
Not even looking at it. Looking at the 12-ball and a stick. No, the stick has the 5-ball right there. She's trying to safe behind there. I think she's got there.
Yep.
She's got a safe so that Jay can't just hit the 2-ball straight.
She can just roll on to the 2-ball and get safe.
Yeah, in fact, she can play the 2-ball. See the 7. She's not going to be playing a triple back cut combination on the. Looks like she'll 1 rail the 2. Or 2 rail the 1. No. 1 rail the 2. Or safe on the 2.
Just roll down on it.
Probably
she's not giving anything up. She's doubling up the 14 and the 10. Only shot she might give up is the 15-ball on the right side of the rail there by the side pocket.
Right.
She does that. She gives up the 7 and the 3.
Well, that was interesting. She actually kicked out her ball
to an open area.
To an open area.
Yeah.
Not bad. The 1 ball's still there, and she hooked Amy on her own ball. How many times was that?
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. They can use your own ball against you.
Right. It's like using your own soldiers against you in battle. Well, that wasn't a great safety there. She had to do something. And now Jay has an opportunity shooting the 5-ball to do some damage.
Yeah.
Really just make this ball.
Yeah.
Don't hit it too hard here. You don't want to get the 8-ball to get out.
Just pocket it with pocket speed like that.
There you go. And now you just take a good look at how you get out here.
Well, either the 7 or the 3 or the deuce can be used to get position on the 8. So, but she can't shoot the 1 now. So she's going to have to shoot this 2-ball. And I would draw back for this, for the 1. Then play that, then the 3, then the 7. If I could, I would play shape on the 7 prior to the 3.
Well, I don't mind playing the 1 if it's easier than it looks on the monitor. But if it's not so easy, I might shoot something else.
She's going up.
Is she drawing? She looks like she's hitting low, but it feels like she should hit high. Oh, she had an angle on it to kind of stun it over.
Yeah, she tried to come over with it.
I don't know if she was trying to create an angle because she missed the ball. Yeah. But that wouldn't have been bad because she could have just floated right down for the 1 ball from there. And now it is opened up for Amy. She has an opportunity to do some damage herself. And for her team, trying to make the comeback. Or try to make the comeback. Because right now, Rockout is at 8, heading to 10.
And Amy was just waiting for Edie to shoot, and now she'll just go right ahead and shoot this 13 ball. No, 11 ball, excuse me.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Here she goes.
She's off and running.
She's off and running. The 15 is the challenge there. She'll make sure that whenever she shoots it, that she's straight enough on it, or not bothered to be straight on it, use something else to get to the 8 ball. 15 for the key ball would be tough for me.
She's left herself a little straight here.
Well, you might shoot this 14 for the 15 now.
Yes,
play for the 10 ball, but hope for the 15 ball. That's what she's going to look at. This is one of those shots that if you shot and you're trying to play position, you'd scratch in the side, so you might as well try that now. Just don't hit it hard enough.
Play the 10?
Well, if she can get across.
She only has to come off the rail just a little bit for the 14. And then go to the 15 from there.
She's straight in and slightly on the wrong side of this ball.
She's getting her little angles. Can she see? Oh, she can see the 12. But that means she's going to leave that 15 for the last ball if she shoots this 12.
Right.
And there's trouble, lots of trouble looming.
Well, go ahead and shoot it, Amy. Shoot the 12, get up table, have an angle on the 14, and shoot this 14.
Come up to the side pocket with the cue ball between the 8 and the deuce.
Right, scare the side pocket, but don't reach it.
Scare the side pocket. There you go.
Just to remind it that it's part of the family also.
Oh, she hit inside English to get on the 15.
Try to get on the 15, and I don't know.
So she wanted, wow.
She wanted that 15 out of there that badly.
Well,
okay.
This opens things up for Jay. And she's looking around, saying, okay.
I'll shoot that 1.
I'll shoot the 1 ball, and what am I going to shoot next? Where do I put the cue ball, and how do I get there?
I think she can't go bad shooting the 1 as long as she doesn't go behind the 14-12. Let's see what she does here. Straight up the table, I think. Hold it. Do both 7 and 2 pass into this corner pocket?
She's playing the 3 ball.
Yeah, so I think both the 7 and 2 pass to the corner pocket here. She can just play for either one of these balls. If she plays for the 7, that
she got
50-yard line.
She got on the 50.
Good thing for her is that
2 balls
she
there.
Can see the 2 ball.
Yeah.
I think she's shooting the 7. I think she's close enough to us. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. From looking at the table, it looks like it's completely 50-yard line, but on the monitor, it looks something different.
Yes.
2 ball in the corner pocket then. There it is.
Nice shot.
Man.
Well, we're going up and down. Or playing this ball in the corner.
Just play the ball in the corner pocket.
Just don't get behind the 15. Problem is, if she rolls forward for the 8, the side pocket is dangerous. And if she draws stun over, getting behind the 15 is dangerous.
I can't believe she would hit it
like that.
She didn't need to hit that hard at all.
No. She rolls it, but yeah, she was afraid of that side pocket. Opportunity.
Opportunity, yes, for Amy. Amy was probably thinking she might not get back to the table, but here she is.
Little fist bump there.
Yeah.
Little fist bump. Wish her luck.
Yeah, if you don't feel comfortable making a ball, this is just a safety. Stop the ball right there.
Sarah Miller's working hard on table number 2 to get him their 9th win and put him on the hill.
Amy's playing a 2-way shot here, rolling the 14.
Rolling it.
No, she fired at it. That wasn't 2-way at all.
That was no rolling.
Well, she wants to shoot out, so she's firing at this 15, jumping off the cushion. Yep.
Nice play.
Now back and forth here.
Hit that rather crisply.
Big deep breath, straight follow, back and forth.
Oh, look
Very
at this
nicely
shot.
done. And see, I like the where she rolled that in. That's what I expected from
That
Jay on her shot, just to roll that in with that kind of speed, the natural speed shot, somewhere between natural speed and lag.
Well, they need this one. They don't want their opponent going to the hill. She made it. Nice shot. Nice out.
Nice out.
Nice out, Amy.
And they're crawling back, 8-6. Meanwhile, Sarah Miller for another shot to get her team on the hill.
Oh, she got perfect on this 3-ball. She's going to have a hard time getting on the deuce, though.
Well, she's got the stroke, so she can draw back. Let's see if she's got
the draw
there.
does get her by there. It gets right by the 9. If she just barely slips by the 9 on the drop. I'm drawing off that 14.
She got draw back off the 14. Well, she can easily get to the 2. The 14 favors her.
Just like that.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, don't get in front. Oh, good shot. She deserved that.
What's she going to do with
well,
the 8?
She seemed to not like it because probably the 8-ball doesn't go, and she needed the angle to break into these balls or draw below it.
And the
but
14,
where else was that ball going to go?
The 14 took it away, huh?
Yeah.
If she draws straight back,
and
can she catch the left side of the 14 and possibly hit the 8? It doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a maybe, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's
it looks
a
like
super draw shot.
It looks like if she really puts a stroke on there with a high spin speed ratio, she might be able to draw around the 14.
You lost me on speed spin ratio.
Yeah.
Let's see what her speed spin ratio is for this shot.
Spin speed ratio.
Nice shot.
She decided that she's playing the 8-ball clean, and she stared at this, so maybe it goes.
If she's playing it, it does.
Well, then if the 9-ball cuts to the right, the 9-ball was hit first. If it cuts almost straight to us, which it does, there was plenty of room. Plenty of room. They're on the cushion. I mean, they're on they're on the hill, not on the cushion.
They took the cushion to the hill.
The cushion to the yes.
They're on the hill.
9-6. Rowyco, rock out with your chalk out.
There you go. We're back to table 1. And Kathy Kelly. Looking at the groups of balls around the table. Couple there, couple there, couple there, and 3 over there. Has the solids. Pockets that one. Looks at the 4-ball right down the alley here. Lower right-hand corner. What a mess on the left side of the table. She's got the 7-8-3.
A lot of yelling in the background. Somebody won the lottery or got gin, or maybe somebody rolled craps.
Or someone just won a match.
Well, that too. Okay. On the other table, breaking, is Leander Gaff. You just see her there.
Rock out with your chalk out, as Freddie said, is on the hill. But they need to win this set so they can move it to a second and final set.
This is Gail Schaefer. We haven't seen much of her on this table either.
No, we haven't seen much of her at all, actually.
Gail from this team and Leandra from the other team have been just off on the other table like every time, or whatever other table we were looking at.
They just don't come to the feature table or exactly the one we're focused on. You're watching Gail Schaefer on table number 1. And there's a good shot of Leandra Gaff over playing on table number 2. She's waiting for her turn at the table. Gail is with team How'd That Feel? And Leandra is with Rock Out with Your Chalk Out.
Oh, she's busting everything out here.
Yeah, there's no tomorrow for How'd That Feel. So Gail's got to win.
I thought How'd That Feel is on the hill, on the has the point.
Yeah, but there's
They're
no
not on the
tomorrow
hill.
for this set.
Oh, for the
For the set, I'm sorry.
for this, they've got the hot seat. So
That's right.
They do have a tomorrow or a 15-20 minute from now.
Yeah, they've got a final, a second and
They got a
final
second
set.
bullet.
Yeah.
They've got a second bullet.
Yep.
Or
They've got the
barrel.
double barrel shotgun.
That's right.
But they might have wasted their first shot.
Yeah.
They got to come back. They need 4 games.
Gail looks very determined. Well, she she opened it right up, and so now the only trouble ball is the 15, and she probably can bump into that if she had to. She doesn't really have to bump it. She's got a good shot to get out here. Get on the 11 ball. 10 ball is a tough one also.
Yeah,
But she could get it now.
yeah,
I mean, if
she
she comes up to get the 10 now, she's 10, 11, 15 out. See what she does. She's got the rolled up kind of capris on, and it's getting cold out there.
It's kind of cold in here,
It's cold in here. I've got my jacket on.
Yeah,
I've got my
not
other
freezing.
jacket on. Oh, no. She
Uh-oh.
tried to force follow and double the rail, but
And it was
she
pretty.
got a little straight, and it steamed its way into the pocket.
Well, for steaming it way, it was pretty cold-hearted.
I tell
To
you.
scratch and follow it right in.
There's Kathy Kelly trying to get her team back in the comeback trail. Oh, no, she's trying
Kathy
to win.
Kelly
She's trying to
trying
win
to
it from
win
here.
this set.
Comeback trail to get through to the
Yeah, force
to
this over
force
to
a
a
double
final
dipper.
set.
Well, the 6 ball. Does the 6 ball actually go?
I don't know, but the 15 does. Yep. Nope. I don't know. Goes in the side. Maybe.
It goes someplace.
How's that for an
I
answer?
don't
They
believe
were
it.
all
I don't
nope,
believe
yes,
it
nope, maybe.
goes. I don't believe it goes. She might start with a 4 ball and then reassess. Or the 3 ball and kind of bump across. 3 ball and go across. Seems like a tricky shot to get there, but if she does, she will be rewarded. She's got it the other way.
There's
She's
the
got
bump.
it the other way.
It goes now. Does she have an opening shot, though, to get there?
Well, the reward wasn't. I thought she'd get at least a cookie, but it looks like half a cookie.
Looks like she got the cookie jar, the location of the cookie jar.
That's right. It's just within reach. Well, the 2 ball in the side pocket or the 2 ball in the corner pocket. If the 2 passes the 10.
Probably the corner, because this ball just might run into the 8. And I don't know that I like going into the 8 ball at this speed.
And everything missed.
Actually, that's a good shot.
Yeah. You see Gail taking a peek.
Yeah, 10
and
ball might go.
No matter how you peek at it, it doesn't go. See, she's going to look peek
Yeah.
again. She's got to stare at it. Come on, Gail, stare at that ball. Don't peek at it.
She's playing the. What is she playing?
I don't know. The ball that she peeked at, I think.
Yeah, she keeps peeking at
She
it.
keeps peeking at it, and maybe it'll move.
Close the curtains, then we can't peek any longer.
Yeah. What I've noticed here is that every time that it gets a little bit too tight like that, they end up back cutting the back thin cut, you know.
They've made a couple of nice
They've made
ones.
a few of them.
Yeah.
Well,
early in the game, early in the match, they made a couple of really nice shots. Oh, that feels better, warmer.
well, she takes a deep breath and maybe banks the 11 ball. The safeties just don't look great.
And the 11 does appear to bank past the
Six
ball, so. That was a key shot that Roberto Gomez made just prior to that 8 ball.
Yeah.
To win that whole
To win that final game,
final
to
match,
win the final.
Yep.
She's already called the bank. And now she's backing up.
Going back. Does she get up again? No. She's going to shoot.
2, 3. 1, 2,
no,
3.
she does get up again.
1, 2, 3. This is going to be close. Just hit straight at it without smashing it in no English. Well, again, getting up.
Yeah, if she hits it in the, well, this is a good shot. She's going to want to hit it with a little bit of pace, like a lot. This is such a pretty bank shot when it's executed right.
Yes.
Just
It's
like
in
that.
there.
Just like that.
The crowd, well, at least the teammates went crazy, and I don't know if she got rewarded very good. Looks like she can back cut the 15, but if this 15 goes in the side pocket, the right side, then she'd got the best of it. But from that angle, it certainly doesn't look good. And she can't see the 10 either. At least it doesn't look like it. And it looks like she's can feather it, but that's about it.
It looks like the only, from the monitor, it looks like the only pocket for the 15 is the side.
Let's see.
And the cue ball.
She's already looked over there, and I saw her grimace.
Yeah. To the side pocket or the corner?
Side pocket. It's close. It's close. See what she calls. Maybe the 10, maybe the 15 goes.
Can't tell what she's shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, she shot the cue ball in the corner pocket.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, that was going to overcut.
Well,
very, very difficult shot.
This is a big opportunity for Kathy to close this set out and take it to a second set for the double dip.
Meanwhile, Leandra Gaff, again, just shot yet another great shot, but it doesn't look like she can get out. 2 balls are tied up, and a safety won't do her any good. Unless you can take away a kick, but
oh,
yeah,
she can go forward. She follows this with high English. Leandra?
Yeah, I don't know if that the 1 ball goes. She's staring at it,
No,
but
I'm
it certainly
talking
doesn't
about
look like
going
it.
forward 2 rails and going and hitting the 1-5.
Kathy with ball in hand here on the table we're actually watching, and we'll give you an update on what Leandra does, because both of them,
yeah,
she's trying to play position for those balls and don't know that they go. She's got obviously the best angle on it. Kathy, meanwhile, is starting her run, trying to finish this off.
You got 2 ladies working on 2 games.
On the same team.
Yeah, either one wins in the set. Closes out this race to 10.
Kathy reared back and fired that one.
Oh.
And she's not going to get away with it. Straight in shot in the 10 ball, long.
It's a long fly ball to center field. That's kind of what this 10 ball feels like.
And Leandra did not make her shot. I can't tell if she sold out. The ball that's left on the table for Antherio is not hanging in the pocket, but I think she can make it. Meanwhile, Gail Schaefer, if she can make this ball, I think it has the right angle for the 15. She's going to pump this ball in. No, no pump.
She's missed
She
it.
went slow.
But
and
she
now
had,
the ball's tied up,
yeah.
so this game just took a turn.
Let's see. If the 2 ball doesn't go, the 5 ball does. I don't think the 4 ball goes by the 8.
On the other table, Amy was not able to make the ball. She was trying to play safe and didn't exactly play safe. So Leandra with another shot at getting out. And missed a difficult long shot. Yeah. Amy just shot a great shot, 2-railer out for straight in 8 ball, and looks like how that field gets to get another game on their wire, closing the gap. This is going right down to it. 9-7. 9-7 now. So this game here, as with everything, is huge. Every game is going to be huge, but if How'd That Feel somehow steals this game, we're going to be down to the last 2. Oh. Well, Gail is on the high balls, and she's completely trapped on a ball. She can kick at the 15, but who knows what that's going to get her. On the other table, Edie Dean is playing Jay Succo. There's Edie just walking out, going to break for her team. How'd that feel? Jay Succo, rock out with your chalk out. Waiting. All right, Gail's decided she's going to kick just to try to make a hit.
I can't get back to.
Well, she got the hit. And safe, I think. I don't know that she can shoot the 2 ball. She might be able to back cut the 5, but what a leave.
She can roll up to the 4. If she can do that, she can get safe on the 5.
Good job. If that ball wasn't frozen. She's got to do something with that 10 at some point. Both balls. What do you do? What do you do?
That's what she's trying to figure out.
All important game. It's 9-7, race to 10. I would love to know what Gail is thinking here. She's pointing to a few things. She's waving the cue stick here and there. I have no idea. I would have no clue what to do here.
You know, the best thing I can see right here is to thin off the 10 ball on
Yeah.
the left side and come all the way down to the bottom.
Something like that.
And try to freeze her on the bottom rail. Just give him distance.
You need some air between that 10 and the 7 for the next shot. She's firing at the 15, banking, down table. What does that get her? Well,
you know what I call that?
Just here, see what you can do.
Testing the rails.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was a passive shot.
Yeah, very passive.
I would have opened up the 10 ball.
If Kathy can make this 2 ball, I don't know if she can get an angle. If she can get an angle on the 5 ball, then she's forced to break out this 10-7 pair.
Oh, she should be able to. Well, not here.
She needs to get.
She follows this up. She could break the. Now the 5 ball's in the way.
Ideally, she would have rather done it with a 4 ball. So
yeah, I was going to say the 5 ball's next, but the 5's in the way to get to the 10, coming off the 4. Yeah, they're gonna go a few frames back and forth here.
Does the 15 pass the 5?
Does the 50? It looks like it does.
And if it doesn't, maybe it goes off the 4. And then if that's the case, she can just go aggressive here.
It looks like the 15 goes right in. And that's what she's looking at. She's looking to see where to come off the 15 for the 10. I guess Leandra lost her game on the table too, huh?
Yes, she did.
Okay, so
Amy had a nice run out.
They're closing up.
There's a nice shot there, and great job there. And if Gail makes this,
they get to 8, and they keep rock out with your chalk out from closing out the set, and they stay alive in the set. Staying alive.
That's going in.
And
guess the
news.
Ball's
coming over.
Guess the news. We have ourselves a match.
8-9. And Edie Dean over here on table 2 is working on making it 9-9.
And the last match will start up.
Yep.
Who's it going to be? They're just kind of adding. Edie over there looks like she's
plugging away pretty hard here.
Unfortunately, she doesn't have this combination, but she can play the 4 ball.
Yeah, it looks like she can.
And break out the 1. Because the 1 ball's tied up.
Yep.
And on table winner number 1, it's going to be Sarah Miller versus Leandra Gaff, I believe. No, maybe not. Leandra's sitting back down.
Sarah Miller's racking the balls on table 1.
Oh, Leandra Gaff's on her own team, so she can't play her.
Yep, nope.
Oh, I see.
Sarah's
so
playing.
Gail is up again. Gail is up again. Leandra's on her own team, of course. Okay, I got this straight.
Well,
is it Gail? Yeah.
Yep.
It must be. Meanwhile, you see Jay Succo just sitting there calmly waiting as Edie is still working the table.
Looks like Sarah broke dry. But you know, I haven't seen her break and run from any of the ladies yet in this match.
In this match,
do we have one maybe.
Maybe if there's a maybe.
I think early.
It's been a while.
So
we've got a full race here, race to 10, and we're already at 9-8. So every match is in play. And if she wants to play this 5 ball in the side pocket, the low balls look awfully good. In fact, both sets of balls are pretty good. That was a good break. The 2 ball in the corner pocket probably would be a better choice just because she can make it. But she's got to move that cue ball out of there. If she wanted to choose high balls, 15 in the side, but Can't really bridge all that well, and she's looking at the 14 all the way down, but the cue ball starts going no place. She has a handful of choices. 2 ball in the corner. I think she can get around this 11-13. Here you go. Draw down or go bumping one rail.
Yeah.
Or whack.
Looks like she has a shot on the 6.
And the 5 ball now only goes in the side pocket or to the left corner, which now you've run out of space there. 4 ball goes, but it's a tight pocket. In the background, Jay Sucko is up at the table, but that table is pretty tied up table. There's 2 balls that are tied up, so.
That table's like this one, huh?
No, this one here.
This one's pretty open.
Pretty open. She made a good shot. She's going to get on a ball.
Yeah.
She needs to be able to figure out how to get to the 5 ball at some point before it's too late.
Off the 4 or off the 7.
Table number 2 is so difficult that Jay Sucko has barely moved. She's just looking, and looking. Maybe she's waiting. Maybe she's waiting for the other table to finish. But got to get to the 5. That's the key. The key to unlocking this rack.
I actually like playing this 3 ball, getting position on the 4, and then drawing off the 4 up by that 13 for a shot on the 5.
I like that. So come almost straight to this 4 with just a slight angle.
Come up just a hair left.
Get off the
Just
rail.
take care of this is good.
Good shot. She got to look at it now. She's playing the 1.
Yeah, but my question is, does the 8 ball go by the 12 to that pocket on the left?
Certainly doesn't look it.
Yeah,
Certainly doesn't look it. No.
So that's
a good
trouble
angle
for them.
there.
That's trouble for her.
She really needs to take a look at this 4.
Yeah. She has to get on this 4 because from there she's got to go to the 5. Because if she doesn't go to the 5 and goes to the 7, there's no way she can get the cue ball up for the 5.
She's going to be on the wrong side of this 4.
Yes, she is.
Does a 3 railer get her anywhere?
No.
No.
She in trouble.
She be in trouble. The 5 ball would go in the side pocket if she had to go all the way up table, if she could even get there. There's just no pathway, it looks like.
Well, let's see.
1.
She has to go between the 9 and these balls right here to get to the side and hard. It
It's
would take a
she can't get deep enough.
fantastic shot and hit it as hard as she can. Here.
Right.
Get around. Because then, it
guess
worked.
What? Right.
It worked.
It got there.
I didn't think she could go around the 10. I thought she had to come underneath it. But now if she makes this, where's the cue ball going to go for a shot on the 8?
She's just got to let it loose because it's going right to the 11 and into the 13. And
well, she's got to make the 7.
Something.
Yep.
So she just got to whack it and
just
hope.
don't get hooked and get a shot on the 7.
It was one of those cases where you can't agonize over this. It's easy to say, but
no,
if
I
you
can
try
just
to
watch.
if you just if you sat there and try to play position, bumping off a couple of balls, you're just hoping.
Yep.
Lots of hope.
Just figure if I hit this with just a little bit of speed, not real soft, I'll come off the rail somehow and have a shot on the 7.
Right.
End up somewhere over here.
Meanwhile, on the other table, Jay Sucko has just played a safety that really tied that table up. Here we go. Oh, and the stand-up. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh. Keep us in suspense. Here we go back down for the 5 inside.
It's been a great match so far. Hopefully,
It's getting
hopefully
a little,
the
it's
friends
getting
and
close.
family are on the edge of their seat. It's in. Oh, and she had some semblance of a shot.
It's in the way of the 9 ball.
All right. So no total sellout here. It's got Sarah Miller has to negotiate a lot of traffic. 9 ball does go in the side. So it's not like it doesn't have a pocket to go to. 15 ball is straight in shot. Why not shoot that one?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, she has.
I like it,
she
Sarah.
has an open table, and if she shoots the 9 ball after this 15, she has.
If she comes down a little bit, she's
well,
probably.
she looks like she's stop shot here.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure what that gets her.
Shot on the 11.
Goodness.
Shot on the 12.
Yeah. Is that what you call that?
I'm just weighing her options. That's what she has.
Yeah, that's what she has. 11 in the corner. She doesn't want to lead this in that if she misses the small, the cue ball is going to be there for the 7.
There's a good shot of that Predator 1080 chalk.
One of our sponsors. And she makes this ball, and it's getting tougher and tougher. Maybe the 10. Maybe the safety. Maybe the safety on the 14.
Sarah's going to come down here and play safe. Where will she play safe? Off the 14, just don't scratch.
I think the 12 ball, because the 12 ball is a little more tough right now for her.
It's the nice ball to leave. Just make sure you get behind that 8.
Yeah.
Can't afford to leave a shot on the 5. And coming off the 14, cue ball's going towards the corner pocket.
Well, Jay Succo has put the cue ball in a precarious position, and they need to be calling a referee over there.
That's a nice safety. 7 balls froze. So if she kicks at it, it's tough to hit. Good.
There's no, I don't believe there's a 2-railer that way to get to. Maybe to the 7.
To the 7,
but
not the 5.
And my thought is Gail would be looking down here for the 1-railer, not the 2.
Mm-hmm. The 2-railer, I think, is the best
option
to hit the 7. She's got pretty, well, she can kick 2 rails at the 5.
Meanwhile, on table number 2, Jay Succo has made a breakout, and her balls are open, so she has an opportunity to close this out.
Yep. This table we're looking at here on the monitor.
And she's just played herself safe, I think. No, maybe not.
This table here on the monitor, Sarah has put
Gail
Gail in jail. I just wanted to rhyme that.
Gail in jail.
Gail
again,
in jail.
Looking at what she's doing, I have no idea what she's doing. What is she? What is this, a lining up system that I don't know? Is she kicking at the 5?
Well, it looks like she wants to 1-rail kick the 5.
On the other table, Jay has missed a shot, and it's because she broke out the balls. The table's now pretty open, so Edie is trying to close this one out, and Edie's not going to like her shot.
Oops.
I don't think she's going to like anything about it unless she can cut the tough 7 ball that she's looking at. Gail has got the rake out to try to kick at one of these balls.
Well, there's 2 products of our sponsors, that Viking Q and the Kamui bridge.
Oh, I like the way she's chalking. You know I do that sometimes, the one-handed chalking. Like that.
Chalk and hold the bridge at the same time.
You know, well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they got to take a look at that 7 ball if that's the way she's kicking at it, because if she is, they got to call a referee or something. She's looking way to, where's she looking? I wish I knew. Okay, here she goes. Looks at the 5. She's kicking the 5.
Mm-hmm. She could kick the 5 off the 9 and play it in the side.
Side pocket.
Yeah.
Did she call a ball?
Don't know. Can't tell.
Good hit. No ball in hand.
No need for it.
Well, the 12 ball now doesn't go anywhere.
Yep.
It did go up table into the side and the corner, but now it goes to neither until the 9 and the 5 get cleared.
Did something hit it? I guess.
No, the 9 and the 5 came rolling over.
Oh,
when she played the safety before, she touched it and rolled over there.
Gotcha. She pushed it to nowhere land.
Yeah. Edie made the tough shot and has come up in another tough shot, but actually the shot she's shooting now is easier than the one she just made.
So Sarah's been snookered by this 12 ball. She's got she's got a choice of 3 shots. 10, 13, or the 14.
And in case you wanted to know, Edie did make that tough shot, and she's got yet another tough shot.
She's trying hard to get on the hill over there, isn't she?
Yes.
And that'll make this game right here. It'll make
the whole ball of wax.
The whole ball of wax. Do we go on? Let's just sit back in our chairs.
That's right.
Can't relax, though, because this is, exciting.
All right, Sarah Miller going to cut the 10 ball in. I guess she's trying to get.
She's going to try to hit that. Yeah, she was trying to move
that.
And
she's going to get stuck on those balls.
Safe.
Played herself safe.
And she's going to play. If she plays herself safe, she's going to play Gail safe too. They said something funny. We couldn't hear, so we can't laugh. We'd pass it on so you could laugh at home too, but we couldn't hear it.
I think she wanted to pass her shot.
I call safe.
Yeah.
She can play the very same shot. Just go off to the left, hit the 14 real thin, and try to end up either behind the 14 or behind the 12-8. All she has to do is hit the 14 and just put the cue ball on the rail. She's got safe on. Good camera work by Vince there. Just they'll give up a shot on the 5. Just get to the rail right there. Just leave it right there, Sarah. In other words, push it to the rail and stay there. Don't come off. Every inch is money. There you go.
There's a good shot.
There.
And she can actually see this ball.
Can she see enough to cut it? It looks like she can, doesn't it?
Got to shoot it. What else is she going to do? She can see a lot of it.
No, it looks like he can. Could we ask Gail to move so we can see the side? That would take the cake. Oh boy.
And meanwhile, Edie is just about to shoot a very difficult shot.
There you go.
That's right. She's scratches eminent on one side, back cutting the other, gets this cue ball going the wrong way.
She needs this game so they can get on the hill. Either of these 2 games they lose.
She played the carom. Oh, it's still rocking. Unbelievable. That didn't go. Did you see that shot?
Well, she's put a lot of pressure on Jay, though. Jay has to get out.
There was a lot of motion on that 5 ball. It didn't go. So that's why she was looking. The shot was so tough, she had to play a fire-through carom.
Jay has to get out. If she gets out, this goes to set number 2. If she doesn't, this goes to the hill.
This goes to sudden death for a while.
Yep.
The hill for this match. There's one shot here. Here goes the cue ball. Don't get on top of it. Oh,
my.
That might spell her doom unless she can see this 13. Well, she's saying she can see the 13. Let's see. She's going to go over here. And now she's leaning over. And she can see it. We'll know if she's going to make it. Into the cushion. And if this bumps the 8. Oh, goodness. Are you serious?
Somehow, some days the gods just want to make it exciting for everybody.
Are you
Nothing comes
serious?
easy.
And she'd have to get the rake out to try to kick this one rail. The 12 ball, I guess she can kick 2 rails.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she can kick 2 rails. Nothing comes easy.
Nothing comes
and
easy.
even if she makes it 2 rails, she has a long shot on the 8.
Yeah, if she kicks 1 rail over the top of the 8 ball, it's almost guaranteed she'll miscue.
She might
be able
she has
to
a
kick
1
rail
rails.
kick this way.
Uh-huh.
It's clear enough. If she kicks that way, it looks like she'll come short, so she'd have to really open this up.
It looks like she can also spin 3 rails at that 5 ball. But with a 3 rail shot, it's so easy to follow it in. The 1 rail shot is the best angle. Because the 2 rail shot or the 3 rail shot, kick shot on the 5, you probably follow the ball in.
Yeah, she's going to try to kick over the top. Here comes the bridge, and miscue is imminent. Meanwhile, on the other table, balls have not quite opened up. Gail has a shot on only on that 7 that we had left on the rail.
And rock out with your chalk out. Keep in mind they play out of Bull Shooters down in Phoenix, Arizona. Bull Shooters is quite the nice place. It's a huge room. You've been there, haven't you,
I have been
Freddie?
there a few times.
It's a huge room. Mike Bates does a fantastic job of running that. He is so great for the pool community down there. Mike does a fantastic job down there of helping out tournaments, you name it, he helps it out. He's done a lot for Arizona pool.
There you go. Gail is on this 7 ball. If she fires this in, the 8 ball is not looking pretty, but that's a great shot. Oh,
Close.
she deserves to make that one. Boy, oh boy,
well,
I tell you
she
what.
didn't make it, but she did block that the 13 ball up there from going in. That
game is far from over.
Sarah is now really under pressure here because I don't know if she can see anything else but the 13 ball. Does the 12 go on the side? She might be best off just making the 7 ball there with her 13 and parking the cue ball there. Meanwhile, this
back
young
to
lady,
table 2.
yeah, she's
spin kick.
Here? She's spinning the ball in.
She's got to spin.
What
made
a
it.
shot! But see, coming from that angle is a follow in.
Oh, right, big pocket to follow in.
Yep, coming from that angle is the follow in.
Well, let's see what Jay can do. And, you know, if
Jay
she just stops this ball, she's good for the 12. But if she tries to play for the 12 on the side, she could get out of position.
No, this is perfect. She's going to come over. Kind of like that. Now just follow down for the 8.
She did play for the side pocket.
Did she leave herself a steep angle?
She's left herself a bit of an angle that I think she has to either slow. Yeah, see her nodding her head.
She
knows she didn't put that in a good spot. We say it over and over and over again. Playing position for a ball in the side pocket as your last ball is pretty precarious. She's going to draw this out.
You got to get right on it or run the cue ball around.
And she's gone too far.
And she's going to have to play in the
she's going to play in the side pocket. And this is not a hanger by any stretch of the imagination. Really, if she just played for the corner pocket on the corner on that last ball, she couldn't overrun position. She can go left or right.
Well, I tell you, in our match prior to this one, in the 8-ball challenge, I saw a world-class player miss a shot similar to this.
On the other table, Gail is up banking a ball. But we'll see. You can see Gail stick in the background as she's ready to fire a ball. And we'll find out if she makes it just by her yelling. Here she goes. And she's gone long. But,
well, if how that field can win the 2 games that they're at the table with, they could win the tournament.
I am sitting on the edge of my seat, George, and it's not just because I'm cold. Boy, it looks like Jay has to convince herself just to bank this shot. There she goes. There's the call. At the very least, she can just rock out with her chalk out. Here she goes, pounding the cross side bank. Gin.
And that's it.
And
Sarah
they
says, I didn't want to
forced-
shoot this.
They forced a second, said, what a match, George. That was amazing.
That was a
crazy.
great match, guys. Nice.
Well, we've got to do it again.
George Teacha here and the cornerman, Freddie Agneer, signing off.
Yep,
We'll bring
we'll
you a
see you in
match
a bit.
pretty quick.